Yo, 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 yo. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? TerribleAccent. Another day in paradise. Another day on the planet Earth, guys. And today is Saturday. And Saturday usually is not a bad day. It's not a bad day. Arguably, what's better? Is it Friday or Saturday? Sunday, I scratch that out like immediately. Sunday is like a Monday almost. But Saturday, Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a good weekend so far. As you can see, we are still continuing with the Old School RuneScape. So I'm still doing fishing, but looks like I might get to the point where we are, we're gonna be able to actually reach, let's fish. We're gonna get to the point where we're gonna reach the agility level 50, and this is what we need for, the next step in the guide. We reach agility level 50, and I believe we're gonna need to go and start learning the Rogue's Den minigame, if that's the case. But yeah, still playing Old School RuneScape. We're following the Ironman efficiency guide. So it's been fun doing so, but I guess the negative, I'm not sure if it's a negative. The thing about this guide is that it's designed, as I understand, to level up everything, and level up everything in RuneScape is almost 10 years project. So since it's made for it to be efficient, sometimes it just tells you to sit in a place and grind and grind and grind. And if you would play without the guide, you probably would just go and do a quest, you would do what you like, you would play as a regular MMO. So there is a bit of a downside, I guess. Kinda, playing the guide, that's you can get frustrated, you can get exhausted. But so far it's been fine. This fishing and agility barbarian fishing task was so far the longest, but it took me a couple days to do it. I guess 3 days was today. I don't know, I don't remember, but yeah, so we're gonna continue with fishing. 7k XP away until agility 50. And the guide said I should be at fishing level 74. I doubt I'm gonna be able to reach level 74, but I might be going for level 74. So even if we're gonna reach agility level 50, we might be go to level 74 fishing as well. So once that's completed, once we're done with that, we are gonna go to Barb rope, and we do the Rogue's Den minigame for full rogue outfit. So not even sure what. I hope it's gonna be not a terrible minigame, even if I'm a TerribleAccent here, but I hope it's gonna be fine. I hope it's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna be doable and not gonna take me like weeks and weeks to get the full Rogue's outfit. But once we get a full Rogue's outfit, the next task is not gonna be better, bro. The next task is gonna go back to the black jacking until we have 2.4 million, around 83 theming. So if I'm level 50 theming right now, and I'm gonna need to be farming until level 8, like it might be that this is where it's gonna be the point when I'm gonna break the guide, because I didn't enjoy the blackjacking. Also, blackjacking was kind of hard to do on the phone as well. So too many downsides. I guess it said there is other way to make money. I could wait, what did it say? If you really can't stand theming, you could go do LMS and sell rune. What is LMS? Last man standing. Commonly referred is player versus player battle royale style minigame in which the player along 2-3 others are transported onto island where they must fight for survival and killing. What the fuck is this PP? Players can begin minigames speaking to Liza. Casual players can participate without reward and can begin a game with the 4 players. Competitive, only playable member There must be participants. After a game competitive, the player's rating will... They like competitive mode, the players must pay 500,000 coins. This game mode is not always active. What the hell? So what are the rewards? You can do and sell rune arrows to shop for your GP, but you don't get any XP. What rune arrows? 75 theming is needed for all hard diaries, so at least get that before going LMS. So we might go to 74 theming and then to think, you know, of ways to get money. Because why do I need to 2.4 million in the first place, bro? Why do I need that? Maybe it's like enough money for the next 3 parts, and if the next 3 parts gonna take me like next 3 weeks, so I could do, you know, blackjacking meanwhile. So maybe I could do blackjacking meanwhile. Carpet back to Shanty Pass, teleport runes, pickaxe, bird snare, and all the golem quest items. If you got golem quest items, I don't remember golem quest. If you got any cosmic runes from us giants or unlocked alleys, maybe we might continue maybe with a with the general tasks. We might continue with the general tasks and just do a blackjacking meanwhile and working on thieving. Maybe I'll see if that's possible on the phone. But for the attempts I tried to do, actually, those were terrible. Because with a mouse you can right click much faster. It's like a different button, and so on a phone and an iPad it's kind of cringe. But yeah, so we're gonna continue with fishing, and I'm probably gonna do some React. Not probably, but we're gonna do some React because this is still gonna take an hour or two. So not sure. We might probably. We should continue with ghost videos. I don't know. I have that top 100 opened up, of which we yesterday made to top 50 of scary ghosts caught on camera. So maybe let's do that. Maybe let's do that. Give me a moment. Maybe let's do that, and I got a scroll box, hard. It says hard. It's a clue box, right? So not sure if clues worth doing, but clues are not easy. So I got this while fishing, I think. Yeah, probably. Not sure how it appeared in my inventory. Probably. Who else is fishing? So multiple people are fishing here. So on the iPad, this area is kind of laggy from time to time. The game freezes. Maybe iPad is too old, but this is somehow heavy. Maybe because a lot of items are dropped on the ground, and those also count. This is why the new MMO game developers usually don't want to have a mechanic where you can actually drop items on the ground, because that kind of makes it, you know, it requires a lot of server performance, makes it heavy on server. So yeah, I think fishing, let's turn the music off. All right, so we got. I opened this guy videos because these guys videos are usually good. I haven't seen this video but we're gonna start with. We're gonna continue with the ghost videos. Number 5. The guy couldn't tell in his back room. All right, but I'm you know, but still, this guy is good. You know, I appreciate his content. Good compilation.
Plane. It's a demon trying to draw someone in. Don't be drawn, or you might become the next person this house draws in.
Don't be drawn
Number
to demon.
48. If you're feeling a presence in your basement, there's probably a reason. Published to YouTube in October of 2019.
Yeah.
The uploader explains that this was the first footage.
So what we learned yesterday, there is a twerking god, not twerking god, twerking ghost. And there is give me a sec. And there's also that the ghosts are usually attacking influencers who wants, you know, views on the internet. That's also kind of suspicious, but
She
is what
captured
it
of a
is.
ghost on her
It's all
laptop with Xbox One Connect. She says other paranormal things occurred along with the Connect
Xbox
footage, including her laptop's battery running out of juice quickly, and a plastic Walmart bag moving of its own accord, despite no draft being present. As the uploader demonstrates the Kinect's capabilities.
Wait a minute. Wait. Right. She's talking on the phone, looking at the camera.
Being present. As the uploader
you can literally see how, you know, the part of the, whatever the thing is just moves, you know, from a string.
The Kinect's capabilities. It shows only her limb movement for a while. When
Why
she brings
she's
a
filming
doll
this?
Lacking a head and places it on a
man,
some places, or perhaps it remains it to move or exploring Liverpool's most haunted hotel, the Adelphi. Jess and Ellie get the feeling they're not alone. Many have seen and heard strange things inside the haunted hotel, which was built in 1826 before being replaced in 1911. Wealthy passengers would stay here before embarking on their cruise liner journey to North America. Many famous people from Sinatra to Bob Dylan to Roosevelt and Churchill have also been guests. But it's the passed on that call this place home. Published in January of 2022, Jess and Ellie wander through the historic hotel.
Not a bad
with its
hotel,
ballroom
though.
and haunted hallways. They check themselves into the purportedly haunted room 179.
179.
When they break out the spirit box, they realize the ghosts here are quite aggressive.
Oh, the ghost is you, bitch!
Then they ask if the spirit wants them to leave.
Would you be scared, guys, if the ghost would say
given
to
a clear
you bitch?
answer.
Do you want us to stay?
I would consider maybe I am a bitch then. I don't know.
Jess is the same voice.
Leave.
I'm getting.
The ladies did end up leaving that night. I'd be too freaked out to stay in the Adelphi a minute longer either. Number 46.
Right.
Ghost Tales published this video in 2013. The description reads,
At least the girls went
dog
nice, you know.
senses a ghost in the room. Captured on film is the ghost actually
Is this not
throwing
the ghost, bro? This is a dog.
ball.
I'm pretty sure, like, I'm like 70% sure this is like a dog. Oh no. So why children and dogs and cats can see ghosts, but not the grown
The clip
people?
begins with the doll just staring into the living room. Then all of a sudden she starts barking.
Yeah,
she
dogs do
retreats
that.
into the kitchen where her
Have you
owner
ever been, like,
stands
with a dog,
filming
like,
the strange event.
for, like, more than
the dog heads
40
slowly
minutes?
back into the living room, sniffing around. She creeps back in, lifting a leg tentatively as she peers out into the living room. There appears to be something draped on the table, and the dog starts barking towards it. The dog then picks up a ball it found on the floor, and then gets distracted by something else she found on the floor. Then she hears a noise that makes her spring and stare at the thing on the table again. She sniffs around it and is distracted again
So
by
why
the
are they
ball.
filming?
Although the dog in this video does seem to be spooked by something, it doesn't appear as if the ball was thrown at it, as the author claims. But if you see it in this clip, let us know in the comments.
Wait, the ball got thrown at it?
45. A TikToker named Jayla has a strange and creepy window that she attributes to a helpful ghost.
Really want the window to open. Mr. Ghosty, can you keep opening it for me?
I didn't do anything. Cleaned my room, did everything that
A little bit
What's
more,
that?
please.
What's talking? Oh, it's TV.
I feel like I'm missing some kind of
Again.
obvious scientific explanation as to how this window is able to do this by itself.
It's a
It would
smart
be weird
house,
enough for
bro.
a window to go down on its own, but one going up is
It's a
just
nice
a whole
window,
other
though.
level of bizarre. She seems way too calm
Like,
for it
what
to be a
was
spirit.
look? Oh. Mm.
One going up is just a whole other level of bizarre. She seems way too calm for it to be a spirit, but maybe she's used to its presence by now. If not, what else could it be? Number 44.
Maybe she summoned the spirit. She's necromancer,
and
bro.
her sister are camping in New Jersey's Double Trouble State Park when they notice a strange woman who is half submerged in a local lake. Her clothes are all white,
Don't do drugs,
and she
kids.
has a serious expression on her face as she sways in place. To this very day, the two girls aren't sure if what they recorded was a live person or a ghost. If it was a person, then I have absolutely no idea why they would be in the water.
Yeah,
or
well,
fully
I have a
clothed.
couple ideas why
And if
she
it
would.
was a ghost, then maybe her body is lurking in the shadow waters below. Whatever the case may be, Hina and her sister decide to leave the woman in peace and dare not go any closer. Number 43.
Right.
The Sorrel Weed House is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in all of Savannah, Georgia. Two different women have met their end here. One of them, named Matilda, who is said to still roam the courtyard in her black dress. While taking a tour of the area, a YouTuber named Billy Smith captures this quick video of a woman fleeing the house wearing an all-black corset. What's weird is how she never actually opens the front door to her left. Instead, she appears out of nowhere to cross the space between two columns and then does emerge from the other side. According to Billy, this figure was heading in the opposite direction of the parking lot.
kinda
So if they were a staff
scary.
member, they would have to
it's
double
not
around
fake.
to get to their car eventually.
But it is.
He waited until 1:30 in the morning and saw no one else from the house for the rest of the night, and certainly no other traces of her. Number 42. Translated from Portuguese, the video's title,
How
The
can you
Bride of
talk
the
like that
Train
all the
Line, gives us
time?
some inclination of what fears to expect. Published to YouTube by Ravana in July of 2017, a group of adventure seekers are wandering down a train track at night. For a long while, they walk without encountering anything unusual. In the darkness, there's
Okay.
no one for miles around. City lights twinkle in the distance, but the group
I'm gonna lower the sound a bit.
appears to be far from town. As they
Man, I
walk
wish you
and
could
chat
lower that
carelessly along the train tracks,
delay on his
the
voice.
camera pans to the side for a moment, where it captures this figure in white.
Nossa, mas...
But he,
Terrified screaming ensues.
nobody screams
as the
like that,
men
bro.
turn to run back the
When
way
you're
they
scared.
came. The bride
You might
figure,
scream
too,
and run.
appears to race away from the
But
tracks,
screaming and running is kinda
presumably back to
exhausting.
her haunted wedding. Does this deter you from jumping trains
your
at
body
night?
don't do that.
If not, then you might be next in line to catch the ghostly bridal bouquet. Number 41. A parenting channel called The Mommy Wayopedia has
41.
thousands of subscribers who are looking for heartwarming family videos. Paranormal content is not what they seek, and I don't think she's
I'm gonna subscribe and like, cause it's a good
playing
compilation now.
around when
Go,
she
you did that
uploaded a
too,
rather
guys.
realistic ghost sighting
It's
video
chills.
for fans to analyze. So here's the background story on this video. She's been seeing some weird things on CCTV camera for the past week or so, but never had the phone nearby to record and doesn't have a memory card for the camera. So she waited near the CCTV monitor for a couple of days for the paranormal entity to return, and this creepy sighting of a mysterious figure is what she has since caught on camera. The mother tries to keep the fear out of her voice as she tells her son to keep reading a book out loud.
You read the book, baby.
Okay.
She doesn't want to scare him. She can't take her eyes off what she sees. Seated on the ground facing the courtyard on the first floor is this exquisitely eerie ghost sighting. A woman with long hair and a gown. She's across from the main
Like
entrance
literally,
waiting for them.
like now, right? So it's just your brain playing the tricks. There is nothing. Look, so where is you don't see the ghost here. You don't see the ghost here. You don't see the ghost here. You don't see, you know, if you would be know this, you wouldn't see the ghost here. But now since there is this and this, your brain is kind of, oh, there's like a silhouette. It's just like It's not.
To come out, the see-through figure does not move, but look closely and at 10 seconds, you'll see this object across from the ghost is moving all by itself, or maybe it's the wind.
Maybe it's the wind, or maybe what is...
Ayopedia has no idea what this ghost wants from her or her family, and is seeking advice on what to do next.
Of course you could tell, right? Like kneeling, this is like a hand, a skull head.
Next, I would say this is a camera glitch, but she's been seeing it
Camera
on different
glitch.
monitors across different places, so it appears to be an actual ghost.
Like a,
with that in
I don't
mind,
know, like a
the
dirty
only
shit
thing left to do
on the
is either
camera.
confront it or hope it goes away, and I'm not sure if either is going to get her any peace.
So show me how it
Number
looks next
40.
without it, or when
Two
it
friends
disappears.
Look out the window and see a mysterious figure dressed in all white, roaming the graveyard without shoes.
This is what you should be scared of. You go like chilling with your day past the graveyard and you see like lady like this dressed in a graveyard coming towards you, probably on crack. just run, bro.
She has her head down and pays absolutely no attention to them,
He's like,
even
"What?"
as they call out to her.
Hey, what you doing, girl? Yo, that is creepy.
I like this video. This might be the first real video, bro.
What happened? What the f is she doing? Why is she touching other people's graves?
Finally, she starts to walk towards them, and they quiet down. One of the friends quickly points out that now she knows where they live. He screams out the window that she's scaring him, and she walks away, still completely lost in her own world. Here's where things get even more weird. She heads to the back of the graveyard, spins around a few times, and then disappears behind a tall gravestone.
I'm holding this camera until she come out from behind that tombstone. Yo, she's not coming back.
The other guy, bro, she's not coming, bro. Back, bro. Listen.
Stone.
I'm holding this camera until she come out from behind that tombstone. Yo, she's not coming back. She's gone. Where the f did she go?
Bro.
We watched her walk behind the tombstone.
Imagine.
She's gone.
They think that she has vanished.
But it's not
I think she
illegal,
could've
right?
just
Is that
been sitting down
illegal
on
to
the
dress
other
like a
side.
psychopath?
The two friends say
Go
that they kept
outside
filming
and
for a
walk in a
long
graveyard
time
during the
and
day,
never saw her
pretending
again.
you're like a
so maybe
like a
she really did
I don't know, like
disappear.
a ghost.
Still, it's hard to tell if this was a genuine spirit or just someone with a morbid attraction to graveyards. Number 39. A Redditor named
Imagine-
Steezy7
but not a
posted
bad
this
video.
work camera video of
I
the
like
creepy
the-
basement
the-
at his
the
coffee
guys,
store job.
the ghost
It's
gunters.
a quarter to 1 in the morning when his boss receives a phone notification of movement down there.
Okay.
This is what tripped the motion detection equipment. That looks like it could be a
Vibrator
ghost to me.
tracker.
Or maybe it's also a piece of a spider web. This basement looks like it has plenty of them. Can someone let me know if spider webs can set off motion detection equipment? I think they probably could. In which case, mystery
Maybe
solved.
that was a spider.
Number 38. Mr. Hammer is a fearless ghost hunter from Saudi Arabia
Mr. Hammer.
who is always charging
Uh-huh.
forward no matter how scary things get while exploring haunted, abandoned places. He's exploring abandoned houses
That's,
like usual when he begins to feel
serious
like
name
he's being
to live-
followed.
to live
Something's
up to, you
different
know.
about this urban exploration. He's not unsure if it's a paranormal encounter he's having or if a stranger is messing with him. Let's try to make sense of the scary stuff and creepy things happening in this bizarre video.
خوفكم يطلع لي حنش. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Oh shit.
The mysterious figure is what has been following him since he was first outside of the abandoned building.
إذا صح مكان اتكلم أنا أطلع. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات.
Ironically, a ghost
maybe there is
sighting is what
someone.
Mr. Hammer's after, but a ghost sighting is what he misses in real life.
Keep watching. Keep watching, guys. What? Oh shit. So there is a
Somehow he
guy.
does not see a creepy man looking at him from
So
the
that would be
doorway.
creepy, right?
Oh well, at
That
least
would be fucking creepy. Like you go to abandoned place or whatever and there is someone else and you don't know there is someone else and that someone else obviously would be hiding and like creeping around And you don't know. You can get stabbed. You can get fucking jumped on. Crazy.
He caught it on tape for our analysis. I think this is more likely a friend of his pretending to make paranormal
But if I
things.
would live in an abandoned building and I wouldn't want anyone to come, and like some kids would come, I probably would try to scare them because they would be scared to come back, you know.
This happened instead of a real ghost sighting caught
But
on
nowadays,
camera.
probably they just would
Almost
attract more
anyone would have seen
TikTokers,
a
bro.
mysterious figure in the doorway.
So that's not a good
especially if
idea.
They were already on high alert. Number 37. Solo Brenner claims to have caught a ghost on camera at an abandoned cemetery somewhere in Brazil. Across the street is a shadow figure caught moving on tape. It looks pretty decent until you zoom in and see the ghost sighting is most likely a blur effect or a camera glitch. The date and time look messed up too, further evidence that the CCTV video
It's
has
the
been
same
edited
lady.
and not paranormal. Number 36.
Coming
This
from a
is one
gravestone.
for the books. Published by ABCD in April of 2009, this phantom was reportedly captured
No, this is
in
like
Bangalore.
CGI.
The scary clip shows a semi-transparent woman emerging from
Literally showing two, like putting two images one on each other.
a wall. With long dark hair and dressed in white, the apparition glides across the floor, traveling straight through all objects around her, including a gate, before disappearing out of frame. What do you think of this full-bodied apparition?
I think it's
I'm
fake.
just gonna put it out there. It's one of the realest looking ghosts I've ever seen. Number 35. A man on a train awakes to find someone staring at him in a weird way. A ghost in the window, to be precise. The pale figure doesn't move, supposedly locking eyes with the passenger, who
It's
at
a
this point
slender
is
man.
beyond creeped out,
Kinda look
feels
away or
watched,
whatever,
and thinks this
or
is
look
some
at him, I
scary
don't know.
stuff to wake up to. When zoomed
I
in,
remember.
it could be the reflection of something inanimate, though of what I'm not so sure. Whatever it is, the transparent outline of a face is still visible nonetheless. If you still can't see it, look on the right side of the window and you'll see a weird face with a long, narrow nose
No, I don't see
and
it.
all black eyes pressed against the glass.
What?
I assume the person who caught
Bro,
this on
where?
camera takes this train often.
Fishing
and has
level
never seen
73,
anything
ladies and
like this
gentlemen.
before. So what could this strange sighting be?
Giga Fisher.
Number 34 is the spirit hiding, posted to the ghosts subreddit by
One more
Leonardo
level.
da Fuzzy. This ghost hunter is about to find out. After hearing noise in an adjacent room of this abandoned home, the ghost hunter ventures inside, and then this happens. Something is behind this locked door trying to get out.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله
right,
التامات
right.
من شر ما خلق.
Wait, the same... Oh, no, it's Adventurer Allah.
The ghost hunter moves forward and pulls the door open, but there's nothing inside.
Like, to be honest, like, all... It makes me... All the videos where it's like a channel who goes, like, in abandoned places and, like, films a ghost or something or tries to pretend there is a ghost. Like, for me, all of those, like, immediately fake. Like, it drops the chance of it being real by 90%, you know? The fact that they intentionally go there, like, especially Ghost Hunters. If they go as Ghost Hunters with those devices, I do not even watch those.
He steps further in, and despite the fact that there's no one there, even more poltergeist activity happens.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Scaring him out of the room. He returns
They
only for the
hydrated
same
people.
thing to happen again.
إيش هذا حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Right, bro, right.
As many in the comments note, this video is from YouTuber
Yeah.
Adventure Allah, and most agree that it's one of the most realistic hauntings
No
they've
one
seen.
agrees on that,
is it
bro.
real or just all camera angles? Redditor Nav in
This is,
person
you
has
know how
another
you
theory.
can know it's fake
They
as
wrote,
he's shouting.
It's just the house settling.
You don't
I
shout.
think we can all agree
Maybe
that
you
the
shout
other
like short.
explanation
You
is
give a
tad
short
more
shout and you run,
exciting.
bro, for your
Number
life.
33. A TikToker named Erica R. 1971 captures
you
this
don't
full
do that.
moon
It's in
footage
movies.
of a potential ghost sighting shortly after her father passes away. Knowing if this was a motion-activated camera or not would have been a big help determining if this was a real sighting or just a glitch. If the camera really does turn on by itself like I think it does, coupled with the recent passing of her father, then I'd say this is almost definitely real. Number 32. There's nothing scarier than a ghost who's out of his mind. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit.
What?
Random Doge 47
Ghost out of his
explains,
mind?
went to the
What are you
Harwood
implying,
Insane
bro?
Asylum in the UK and captured something. The mysterious video shows the creepy remains of the asylum, aged with decay. All of the windows are broken out, leaving gaping empty black holes, except for one window. Someone is standing in the top left window of the asylum, an asylum that's locked up tight.
Oh my somebody's head popping at the top of me. So it is. Oh my I need to go. I get that in video.
Okay.
I've just get that in video.
Let's imagine it's not fake. That would be kind of
Redditor writes
scary.
that the lower windows are too high to climb into, and the upper floors are collapsed.
Well, what do
is
you mean
this
it's too
figure,
high to
and
climb
how did it manage
into?
to get
Like
in?
maybe for
And if
you
the
as a
floor
like
really
14
is
years old
collapsed,
girl.
is it just hovering there?
Trust me, like,
Some in the
if people
comments
wanna
think
find
it's
the
an
way in, they'll
owl.
find the way
Others
in.
think it's a person
Like a rat.
experiencing homelessness. But most agree that it's something from which to flee.
Yeah,
with
but that would be
Key
scary,
Razmataz
bro.
1572 writing, "Feet don't fail me now." Agreed. Time to hoof it out of there. Number 31. A man is riding down a poorly lit Indian highway when they barely avoid a pedestrian who is staggering in the middle of the road. Yet when he turns around seconds later, the man is nowhere to be found. Now he is determined
What are
to
we
find the
looking
man
at?
again. He turns back around and retraces his steps for almost a full minute. Then he realizes he's all gone, grows extremely uncomfortable, and speeds away. The only non-paranormal explanation I have is that maybe the pedestrian got scared and hid when he saw the
God, bro
motorcycle
is
turn
drunk,
back
bro. Help
around.
him.
Let me
The
know if
car
you
gonna
think
hit
that's
him.
what happens, or if this was a
Bro.
genuine highway ghost
Look,
encounter.
he has like a nice
Number
pants
30.
and a nice
There's a little
shirt.
ghost girl
Hey,
in
bro,
my
bro is
hallway,
drunk.
says a YouTuber
Help
named
him.
Kyleo Fisher, and I agree. You can probably see it too if you know to look here. If you stare into the darkness long enough, you'll see it. The barely noticeable outline of a figure with its arms down, neck bent.
I'm sorry,
staring
I do not
ahead.
see it.
It can't be Kyleo because he is holding a camera, and this ghost girl in the hallway
Ghost
has her
girl,
hands
bro,
at her
you don't
sides.
assume a
Tell me
gender.
if you can see the creepy
Bro,
figure.
it's like Ghost Pixel. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're moving
Filmworks
on.
girl 9. Danny keeps noticing footprints in the snow leading up to his house, wide and spaced far apart. He checks his CCTV system only to discover
Hey,
whatever
that's
is
cool.
making the tracks is apparently invisible. 7 seconds
No, but
into
it's
the
you can see it
video,
edited,
snow
bro.
patches fly up for no reason at all.
You can literally see it's edited, and it's like that shitty editing which you do like with the Photoshop. You can see like blurred.
And he suspects that this
Edit.
is a ghost because absolutely nothing was nearby. The long tracks do kind of look like someone kicking their feet as they are being dragged, but I'm not sure what to think, so maybe you can help me decide. Number 28.
Think that's
Dark
edited,
damp
bro.
caves bring only danger to wanderers. And here's another proof, published by Solo Paranormal in January of 2022 and credited to Victor Perez. This encounter is super creepy.
Why he's
although
filming
we don't
the-
have context for this video. From what I gather, the cameraman is navigating through a cave system in a vehicle. There
Cave
appears
system in the vehicle? What?
to be an opening overhead off to the left, followed by another section of the
Bro,
cave.
it's in a Half-Life
But what
too,
is
bro.
that? To the corner on the left, something appears inside the cave in the darkness. A strange sliver of light. It appears only for a moment and then vanishes. What is this light in the darkness? I guess exploring that cave is the only way to find out. Number 27. This intruder can walk through walls.
Really?
Posted to the r/ghost video
It's a
subreddit.
raccoon.
A scary figure was captured on Redditor Ale Oops friend's surveillance feed at around 1 in the morning. The video shows a dark and empty yard. At first, nothing appears unusual, but watch the back doorway.
Yes,
About
we saw
30
it.
seconds in, a pale figure can be seen walking from left
Well,
to right.
if you pretend
can
if
see
it's,
it
let's
outlined in
pretend
the
this is
dark
real,
doorway.
right? Like,
But
it
if you
kind of
look
looks
closely,
creepy,
it
right?
actually
If you would,
shows up
or
seconds
by
before,
some accident would see
appearing
it.
semi-transparent as
But
it
the
walks.
question is, how they noticed this? Like, how did they found out? We are watching every frame by frame last night's videos every day, and we, oh look, there is a woman goes. How they know? How they knew this happened? This triggered alarm? How they knew this
Past the
happened?
exterior wall and turns into the doorway, disappearing
come back
inside
and
the
watch this.
house. While some in the comments think a genuine spirit has been captured, others suggest it's a combination of a prowler and a distortion from the cheap night vision camera. Honestly, though, either is terrifying.
Distortion from a camera is
26,
terrifying.
who is standing at the end of the hallway.
Camera is
Published by
expensive.
Find Ghost in December of
guess not that.
2021.
Never mind.
This short clip captures a ghost girl on camera in a haunted home. As ghost hunters are searching around this room, the camera pans around. Look closely at the end of the hallway. A creepy figure can be seen standing there with long white hair and a darkened face. When the cameraman pans back,
Interesting. Nice drip. Like it has like a coat or something.
a moment later, the figure is gone. Would you leave? The caption says, I'm already gone. Number 25.
lol.
There's a reason no one parks here.
That is like-
Published by Haunted Forest Monsters in May of 2019. This creepy clip caught a mysterious figure on a parking lot security camera.
Of course we are
captured around 9
filming the
p.m.
video.
The dark parking lot shines as though it's recently rained. After a moment, a semi-transparent figure is seen traveling from the
Bro.
left side of the lot to the right.
Even if it would be not transparent, you couldn't see because you're
what the
fucking filming the recording.
It doesn't stop as it meets a median filled with trees and bushes, but appears again in the next parking lot over. Is this a meter-made phantom? Or did this once living being lose track of his car for so long, he lost his life in the process of trying to find it?
Hey Daniel.
I see it.
Okay.
Number
24.
24. A member of the Urban Ghosts
I thought it's a member of NASA, bro.
exploration team goes to a church that he believes has been taken over by a great evil.
I hate the Ghost
Watch
Hunter
this part and tell me if
videos.
he kicks something nearby or
No.
not.
Like he's gonna see. I feel a presence. Did you? It's cold.
Last time was.
Are you here?
About 3 minutes later, he hears this noise coming from somewhere outside. It doesn't sound like an animal, and it certainly doesn't sound like a person.
Sounds like
So is
his
this a ghost?
girlfriend in the other room.
Outside, all of the lights are now on, when hardly any were before. Supernatural, or just a timer. And one last
Time
thing,
waster.
while walking around the perimeter, he chances upon this creature staring back at him through
Yeah,
the
they're
window with
literally
red
the-
eyes. But since
That's his cars. That's the girlfriend, bro. Like that's the girlfriend from the other room. So she come back. She already in the car, and he's like, "Okay, let me go and take the last shot." And like a,
chances upon
yeah, that's the creature, bro.
this creature
That's the creature
staring
called
back at him through the
Toyota.
window with red eyes. But since another red light is caught in the very next window over,
Yeah.
I think it could just be the reflection of brakes from nearby traffic.
No shit, bro.
Number 20.
Nearby traffic,
This
bro.
house is supposedly haunted,
Nearby
and the family
traffic.
room reportedly has the most
It's on the fucking highway. And the fucking there's a
activity out
ghost
of
house.
anywhere. As you
Sorry,
can see in
it's
this
just too
close-up
funny.
shot, there is nothing out of the ordinary about this mirror at all. But once the paranormal investigation is underway, a woman's colorless face appears in the upper left quadrant. She is staring directly at the camera with two black holes for eyes. Her thin lips and nose clearly visible. As far as I can see, there is nothing in the room that could cast such a strangely vivid reflection. Number 22. While driving down a cemetery bypass road, a creepy figure was spotted in the darkness. Published by Asmani Tagat in April of 2022. Dressed in white, this ghostly woman was captured on camera by the driver.
What? Can't even see what's going on, bro. Like we okay, I'm sorry, guys. This one is just
clear. Number 21. A YouTuber named Yankee Reb travels to the haunted battlefield of Gettysburg, Virginia, and stands before an old battle cannon. He grows very still and records nothing but darkness for a full 20 minutes before any paranormal activity occurs. As the night progresses, a lone soldier silently marches around the cannon and stops just outside of the muzzle, which is where you would stand to reload
That's real.
Holy down by the cannon, you see that?
Why he's filming?
I say it could be a soldier because, aside from the historic location, I can also kind of make out the old style.
They're not even considering is that a ghost or not. We're considering what ghost is it?
What is that?
Oh,
I have no idea.
Did you get that on the camera?
It's recording.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Porn acting.
His attire is most visible at around the 1 minute and 58
oh my
second
god,
mark.
James!
That's when you can get the clearest and most direct look for yourself. Let me know if you can see what he has on.
Did you honestly?
You can even hear them laughing. Kind of, it's hard to contain a laugh, so they are smiling when we are scared.
Recorded it.
Maybe this soldier in particular was accidentally taken out by his own cannon while reloading, which used to happen quite often back those times. Number 20. Alex Griffin runs a sports channel nowadays, but years ago
At least I appreciate not the vertical video.
Paranormal investigations at the most haunted places he could find. One such foray was the exploration of Borley Church, a place where organs are said to play by themselves and chanting can be heard from inside. There's also the ghost of Katie Borham, a housemaid who was said to have lost her life under mysterious circumstances that could have involved unknowingly ingesting toxic chemicals. Katie is the ghost they are hunting tonight, and so Alex Griffin and his friends logically start exploring the old haunted cemetery for paranormal evidence. They make the mistake of disrespecting her name along the way and start hearing some scary noises soon after.
I don't know what to say. Shut up, Katie. Katie! What the f? What the f?
The amateur investigators run away at first, but soon agree that they can't leave the mystery unsolved and need to find more paranormal evidence. They return to the cemetery, and the bravest of them steps forward to taunt Katie into showing herself.
The guy with the hat.
So I didn't see anything, but he senses a ghost, and I tend to believe him. After all, he was the one trying to impress his friends the
They all
hardest.
just want to get laid. That's the.
So I don't think he'd run away like that and risk embarrassing himself unless he was really scared. The paranormal investigators step forward as one, and a single light glows in the woods even when their camera is not shining on it. It's not exactly the best paranormal evidence ever
First to make them scared, then you hit on them. It's like a deer hunting tactic.
What this light could be, and with their backs turned, the noise returns. It sounds like one of them would have thrown a rock or something and hits the top of the tin roof, but then again, this is exactly the kind of paranormal activity that this place is known for. It's years later and not one of them stepped forward to take credit for throwing a rock and scaring the group, so maybe this supposed paranormal activity is real after all.
Yo, what's up, Wheels?
Number 19. A YouTuber named Joey Concialdi is joking around with his friend when he pretends to dive under the covers to be silly. As he is doing so, the thin, bizarre outline of a scrawny shadow person is seen behind him for a split second, and by the time he comes back up, it's gone. Joey is certain that this ghost sighting is real, but I'm wondering if it was just the banister seen a few seconds later. It looks to be in a different position and not as dark, and therefore probably was not it. Number 18.
Okay, sure, bro.
Doritos Reaction is doing a 24-hour challenge in a relatively
what are we watching? Like it's fake ghost videos.
Haunted by
Top 100 of the
children.
Ghost video, alleged ghost videos.
Late at night, he wants to see if
later on we're gonna move to something else, but for now,
he gets his wish.
I love this. It's kind of funny.
Was that a kid?
Dorito manages to catch the dark silhouette of a boy running down the hallway at full speed. Notice how the boy's footsteps don't make a sound as he sprints away. Dorito rushes back to the elevator, only to find the doors opening and closing on their own, so he takes the stairs back to his room instead and doesn't leave for the rest of the night. I think this may have been one of his friends pretending to be a ghost, but then again, I'd like to get your thoughts. Number 17. What happens when you're on an extreme ghost hunt that goes horribly wrong? Published to YouTube in July of 2020, Simply Sereth can answer that question. He suggests using earphones to get the full effect of what happened to him and his crew when they got trapped in by unseen forces while exploring this bungalow. In the video, they wander through the dark abandoned house. It's raining outside, which adds to the creepy ambiance inside the home with its empty windows and doors. Nearly straight away, they keep hearing noises that makes them jump and search around for the source.
So this is how you pronounce an ambiance?
The home is nightmarish, with bats or birds swooping down from the ceiling every so often. At one point, at 14 minutes 30 seconds, they hear footsteps above.
Okay, that's just crazy, bro.
At another point, there's a loud bang at the end of the hallway they're hovering in. While talking through the spirit box, they feel like something is at the end of the hallway again. They run for a moment, but then stall to talk again to the spirit box. They must have felt trapped like rats as they kept hearing noises on opposite ends of the hallway.
What do you mean?
But thankfully, they eventually escaped with their lives. But did something else come with them? Number 16.
Okay, we're getting close.
World famous athlete.
Oh, look, Messi. Messi got the ghost on the tape.
Messi was the world's highest paid soccer player for 6 years
laughing like
straight.
right now.
And before I get flooded with comments, let's all acknowledge the sport is called football everywhere else in the world besides North America. But Messi also has another distinction, being one of the only soccer players to have a paranormal moment caught on live television.
Yeah, bro, it's just a Halloween video, I guarantee you.
Like, when this mysterious figure is seen in the window. This could be someone from the media, but there's only one problem.
Like the whole time the camera was focusing on him, and when I looked there.
This seems to be an interview done over the computer, meaning no need for a television crew here. Messi doesn't seem fazed by the figure, so it might have been a family member or a friend in the room with him. With that said, the way they stand still is a statue the whole time. Has people wondering if this was a real ghost sighting video or not.
Is he at home, bro? Like, where is it? There like a lamps or something? Hey, Deuce, what's up, man?
Paranormal.
Yeah, the ghost. I'm telling you, the ghosts attacking influencers, like rich people. They don't go on, after the humble people anymore. They go under influencers like TikTokers.
I think he would have turned around, but unless he addresses the video, I guess we won't know for sure. Number 15. I am looking for more information about this scary video because I could not find the brave ghost hunter who caught all of this paranormal evidence on camera.
Wait. Oh, we couldn't see the bottom of the door. That's the problem.
Because I could not find the brave ghost hunter who caught all of this paranormal evidence on camera.
Can't see shit, to be honest.
This house has a dangerous djinn inside. A spirit
ghost feed of negative energy and influencers can spread it more. Bro, you might be onto something though. You might be onto something. Maybe influencers get a lot of negative energy themselves, and this is why, like, in the ghost feed on them. I should be warned.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنه من سليمان.
Oh, he's like praying.
Too far away for him to be opening it with his foot.
من شر ما خلق بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
You know what? Like, at least he's praying. At least he's praying, but I guess you still would be running, not praying. But to be honest, like, I would go for praying. It's like plan B. You start praying and talking to the ghost, right? If you actually, it's not a bullshit going on. I assume he's playing.
Later, a bucket on the floor.
Bro, I would just run.
Moves all by itself seconds later.
Well, but
when
he's
he looks up,
shadow.
this shadow figure is caught in the light of his camera.
It's him.
And when he turns around, nothing is there.
What if ghost only speaks English? True.
Flutters as if a stampede is coming through. I don't see how they are faking
Or it's
this
like
part.
Christian ghost. What if it's a Christian ghost?
so I am inclined to believe this might be real paranormal activity caught on tape. Number 14. The Jordanian ghost hunter, known only as Mr. Harith, is back at it again with more scary stuff caught on live stream video.
Damn.
This time while exploring an abandoned house once inhabited by an alleged witch.
Alleged witch? Why alleged? Just say witch, it's fine. It's not a crime. It's like alleged witch, it's like a alleged murderer. Nah, just say witch, bro. Okay. Now we might now see the pattern. Now we might see the pattern.
This could be one of his friends, but each time he looks in the room, the witch was just in.
He's spot on.
Has disappeared.
The manager, the ghost manager came. Like they sent the girl, the crazy girl, like to fix this guy because the baby ghost got scared from the brain. He's laughing himself. It's hard. You know what? Like, if I would be a god, I would go after people like these. Like, you know, the god might be angry. But I am skeptical that the ghosts exist. But at least I consider it and don't pretend they do. But if you try and you pretend there is, and you're praying and shit, so maybe the ghost actually comes to you after all.
Things get really weird when this ghost caught on live stream mysteriously disappears as well.
Oh wow. Everything in like how conveniently it's always something in his way, you know, where there's like a light going and
this might have been caused by a live stream delay, except it
bro is
doesn't drop
pressing
frames and
E
the resolution
to move
stays
the objects,
same.
you know, it's like a FPS game and like objects falling and he's like has to press E to move the object back.
Ghost Witch is simply there 1 second and gone the next.
He's fearless.
Number 13. A man follows his girlfriend everywhere with a camera.
Oh no, that's scary. That's a scary part, so nothing else needs to be said.
Annoy her because he thinks it's funny. He was never expecting to have caught the scariest moment of his life on tape instead.
It's gonna be sad, bro, when she's gonna break up with you and you're gonna have all those tapes and you're gonna watch them. Like, it's gonna be sad, bro. Don't film your girlfriend.
A fully clothed figure reaches out for him after his girlfriend has left the room. When he pulls back the curtain, it's mysteriously gone.
Yeah, exactly what you do. You like, you know, there is no one there. You're filming for some reason, fucking curtain, and like something jumps on, and you're like, oh, yeah, he's
scary.
Maybe he wants to have 2 girlfriends, bro.
There's a strong chance it's scripted. 38 seconds is when there could have been a jump cut. A jump cut is when they stopped recording.
Yeah, this is why he got scared. He took the part
recording
off
again
that
to
he
make
got
it look
scared.
like no one is there. Also, at 42 seconds, it doesn't look like the shower is on.
Not even the shower is on.
Number 12. It's after midnight and a YouTuber named Angie, the Green-Eyed Angel, is exploring a ghost town that is completely abandoned. She isn't even finished the introduction to her video before weird stuff starts happening. It took me a couple of...
I hate when they film themselves. They go to the fucking scary place and film themselves, and you want me to believe it?
Listens, but I can actually hear the wind whispering her name here.
Abandoned ghost town. Hopefully you
fucking ghost gunters, bro.
I swear, I just heard my name.
Apparently, the wind has other things to say.
And it's always about them. It's always like, oh, I feel the entity. This makes me feel like I heard my name. Oh, it's like they always make it about themselves. At least make it realistic, bro. How the ghost knows your name, bro?
Strange noises continue to follow Angie as she sneaks through old buildings filled with spiderwebs and rotting architecture. After about 20 minutes of exploring, Angie stops and thinks she sees a grayish figure looking back at her.
Oh, I don't know if the camera can even see it.
Footsteps from behind send her screaming into the night. Number 11. This bizarre
At least,
video...
you know, she could go with the boyfriend and say, okay, we know nothing is real, so you just go around and try to scare me, right? But I will not know where you are. And that would make immersive and make a good video for her, you know what I mean? So probably this is what's going on. So that reaction would be real, because it still would be scary. You go around a scary place, you know someone is there and trying to scare you, you still could get jump scared and shit. So yeah,
Space
that's
Mountain
probably the
was
way to do
recorded
it.
by a YouTuber named Jake Tungsten.
Another YouTuber caught the ghost,
originally
bro. I'm
recorded
telling
it just
you.
to have a memory of the thrilling ride
It's a pattern.
forever. But when he reviewed it later, he
Do
saw
you
one of his words was
become a
a real
YouTuber
ghost.
first or after the catching the ghost? Oh shit.
Some sort of phantasm does seem to briefly materialize and hover in the right side of the screen as the roller coaster passes by. Then the same thing happens as the roller coaster climbs upwards.
Oh yeah, you can see it's the edited effect. It has more FPS than the actual footage, so it's not like the same FPS. And we make this so that more people would come to this scary roller coaster, just expect to see the ghost. You can even hear it's like a scary roller coaster. So it's nice try, bro.
Finally, a transparent figure briefly appears to the right of the track during the descent. I'm not sure if these are real or just some sort of hologram projections created by Disney, but the man who recorded this is absolutely convinced that he has caught a ghost on tape. It could even be the famous Mr. One-Way ghost seen in the previous video. If you have ever seen anything similar on the Space Mountain ride, let me know. Together, maybe we can verify this rumor or finally put it to rest.
If it would be a real
Number
effect
10,
like that,
a car sees
would
a
be pretty
ghost
cool.
on the side of the road and pulls over to record. They see nothing but darkness, so they slowly inch forward, scared yet certain something paranormal lies
yeah, there was a
ahead.
roller coaster in a haunted house. Yeah.
Looks like they were right.
Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, that's pretty large.
They've caught a ghost sighting in their headlights.
Imagine just being
but
real.
Not for long, as the figure disappears into the night. Suddenly, they are no longer curious about what they saw and only want to get out of there fast.
Yeah, you would go down. Yeah,
The
exactly.
figure is much taller than the average person and towers over their car. Something tells me they aren't the first travelers to witness this roadside phantom, and they are also probably far from the last for that matter. Number 9. A man is in a Mexican graveyard at 1:28
Oh no, another 6 FPS, 6 pixels.
in the morning to see if a local legend about a crying girl is true. He has been waiting.
I do apologize. We're not gonna watch this.
You're about to find out. Published by Dark Life in December of 2021, this ghost hunter is thrown from above and not so politely asks why he came.
How conveniently, like, this is definitely not a setup, bro. What?
When he asks who she is, she responds.
What happened? Wait, it's this is the ghost? Is this the ghost? He fell in from the what the fuck? Why? How he fell from the what?
And you're about to find out. Published by Dark Life, it politely asks 21. This ghost hunter is thrown from above and not so politely asks
Thrown
why
from
he
above?
came.
What do you mean thrown from above? Oh, he has a ghost catching machine too.
When he asks who she is, she responds.
I'm
and
your
when he later
ex-girlfriend.
asks that she state her name, her real voice
Because he
comes
really
out.
wants her back. Oh, he's Russian. Yeah, he said
Later,
I'm a
when no one is
human.
answering him, he hears a noise coming
Who
from
are
the
you?
next room. And that something appears to get aggressive
Maybe.
with him, pulling him to the ground.
Person, probably that would be the translation.
That's when his battery runs out.
Battery
Did he
runs
make it
out.
alive? Well, this video
Shit,
did make
man,
it
battery ran down. God damn it, bro. Like, he meant made a contact and the battery ran out.
its way online, but let's say only the demon knows for sure.
Or the
Number
demon
7.
is. True.
Lizzie Arts is freaked out in her own home because a ghost is haunting her.
Lizzie Arts.
Just woke up to
That's not the ghost, girl. That's you need to change the battery for your smoke detector.
Weird things are caught on camera all of the time. Really creepy stuff like when the ghost kept setting off the smoke alarm all night.
I'm home alone. I know which one it is.
Okay.
It's my one. It's right over there.
The ghost seems to turn the smoke alarm on upon her mention.
No, it's probably the battery, no?
We have 2 more smoke alarms in the house. There it goes again.
And instantly stops when she yells at it.
You need to stop that!
Jesus Christ, woman.
I know that scares me.
There are 2 other smoke alarms that the ghost is not bothering with. Just this one by her room.
Typical-
I think she should try
No, I'm not
changing
gonna
the
make that
batteries
joke.
and see if it still happens. If that doesn't solve it, then that means this video is really paranormal with more creepy videos to follow, I'm sure. Number 6.
Okay, we had number 6
Gabby
almost
Licht
made
has
it.
seen a ghost. Published in September of 2018.
Yeah, it's just change the
Gabby
battery,
shares her
exactly.
ghost story while also showing footage she captured on camera. The scary video shows the door of her room opening and closing slightly, back and forth.
It's
She also
a
says
win,
the
bro.
knob is jiggling.
When I had a ghost experience.
She's laughing, bro. The fucking door is open. Look, my first ghost experience. Like, right, this is how you react to
I'll
ghosts,
put the
bro.
video here.
I'll put the video for you guys.
You can kind of see the handle just like wiggling back and forth, and it's kind of weird. It didn't freak
It's
me
kind
out
of
that
weird.
bad, but
But meh.
it's kind of strange to have it on video.
Cringe. That's cringe.
But I've had other stuff happen, so it was just kind of interesting to get that one on video.
And this is his number 6,
But this
bro.
next
This is
one-
number 6, bro. This is his number 6. Did he even care about that stop at all?
I guess
Gabby has been experiencing the paranormal for something like 8 years now, and this is just one event she captured on video.
Well, at least it's
Is
going
something
for 8
trying to
years and she's so
communicate with
used
her?
to it.
It sure seems that way to me.
It's not
The big
paranormal,
question
it's
is,
wind.
What is it
That
saying?
happens if you have the window open, like literally.
Number 5.
Window open.
Chameo, New Mexico is where you'll find the famous Ghost
Or
Garage,
fix your locks.
a paranormal hotspot along the highway where a ghost or 2 just might climb into your car. This person thinks they have a real paranormal video of a spirit caught on tape in this video. I kind of see what he's talking about, but you really must pay attention, or you'll miss both of these 2 ghost sightings. Do you see their faces? I think I might. Then again, I would like to see the original video without the
Bro,
filter.
like what are we even looking at? What is this? Look, there's fucking cable going on. Like what? It just looks like a fucking video game menu from 1998. Like what is this? Why this goes like this? How many screens like we are looking at?
Only then will we know what these bizarre figures truly are. Number 4. Emergency workers gather outside of a room where something terrible has happened and lives were possibly lost. As the camera zooms in, it catches a scary looking figure peering back at them. Its neck twisted so many times that it has become long and thin. The closer they zoom in, the more facial detail I see. Its face is half shrouded in darkness, but I can see the eyes, and it has tall black hair, or maybe it's simply a crack in the wall. Number 3. Don't you hate it when you're alone in your haunted house, and the ghost girl comes out to play? Published in March of 2018, YouTuber Gencor shares this video of what he claims is the Ortega ghost girl. The man taking the video greets viewers, showing them around his living room. He then gives us a tour of his home. At one point, a stand-up fan in one of the rooms falls over, apparently of its own accord. You'll find out later that this is the haunted room. He leaves, lights an incense stick, and after a while returns to the scene of the incident.
He's also gonna try to do exorcism with a stick.
To the spirit, saying they told him she wanted to talk to him, and that he's going to close the door. You hear a sing-song voice, that of a little girl.
Will I get to see the video?
Dios santo.
Oh no.
Dios, dijo hola.
When he shuts the door again, a loud banging is repeatedly heard.
Tengo miedo, la verdad. Tratando lo suficiente.
He opens it to find a basket in front of the door.
Why always shit happens when they close the door, but not when you're actually directly filming?
He hightails it out of there. If you have no idea what's going on here, Aries Bautista has you covered in the comments.
Why the ghosts, like in general, why the ghosts, they have like some secret rule, but no one can like actually catch the ghost and film it? Like they are so active, like moving shit and stuff, but they like somehow they all working together, making sure, you know, like, I'm only gonna start hitting doors when he closes the doors and move away, you know, or
the girl played 3 times
what's gonna happen when the thing gonna fall down, you know.
That by touching 3 times, he opened the portal that the demons used to enter.
What portal,
well, then I
bro?
guess he should have kept that portal closed.
You need to step up.
Number 2. Everyone likes a good
bedtime story. He didn't care about the stop.
But what
much,
if the
to be
entity
honest.
who tucks you in is a ghost?
This is from 100,
a
by the way.
viral Reddit post appears to show this intriguing episode caught on webcam. Redditor Cheyenne Rochelle wrote, "My dad has been feeling his sheets being messed up with, and someone's sitting on his bed in the night, so he set up a camera.
Okay.
Look at the sheets lifting up and what comes out of the side of it. It like dissolves into thin air. The creepy footage does appear to reveal what Cheyenne describes, the ghost that's been haunting them. As Cheyenne's father sleeps, the sheets creep up at one corner. Then what appears to be the head of an apparition shows itself before vanishing. As the sheet drops back to the bed, those who believe are all in with a paranormal hook, line, and sinker, with one Redditor saying he might as well just go ahead and throw the whole house away. What do you think? Can you explain this? A few have tried on Reddit, but with nothing concrete, it remains unexplained. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like
so we watched the top
life,
100. It wasn't that good, guys. It wasn't that good. It is what it is. I think we're gonna move to the better video. Okay, let's watch this. This guy's videos are usually good. Something actually real. So the coldest village on Earth, minus 71 Celsius, minus 96 Fahrenheit.
You freeze. Imagine a village where temperatures drop as low as minus 71.2 degrees Celsius. Here, spending just a few extra minutes outside can lead to frostbite, the loss of a limb, or even end of life.
Is it frostbite?
Oh, yeah. After staying outside for just over 15 minutes, my nose turned white, ice crystals began forming inside the cells, and the tissue started to die. If I had stayed out 5 minutes longer, my nose would have suffered permanent tissue damage.
Wait. I don't want to. I'm gonna need to reroll because I'm gonna watch the TikTok.
When people breathed outdoors, it would sound like dry grass rustling behind them. That was the sound of warm breath turning into tiny ice crystals.
I'm in the coldest inhabited place on Earth, at the coldest time of the year. This is Onyakan. Just to stay alive, I'm wearing more than 20 layers of clothing, weighing nearly 14 kilos. Stepping outside from a warm 30 degrees Celsius home means facing a temperature drop of over 100 degrees. That's why I'm also wearing gloves, boots, pants, and a coat, all made from reindeer fur. And even that's not enough. And now, I'm about to show you what life is like when simply going outside becomes a battle for survival. Within seconds outside, ice crystals start forming on the eyelashes, and the skin starts to sting. The village feels like it's been abandoned.
Sorry for that.
The cold burned my finger.
The cold doesn't just affect people and wild animals. It stops everything from functioning. Phones don't work properly and often shut down. Cars left outside freeze in just a few hours. Since the ground is always frozen, no fruits or vegetables can grow here. We boarded a plane in Moscow, flying east for 7 hours to Yakutsk. From there, we covered an 18-hour, 900-kilometer road trip. It's 2 a.m. and we finally arrived at the coldest village in the world. The thermometer reads minus 60.5
Jesus
degrees.
Christ, it actually does. Minus 60. What the?
Celsius. When we stepped out of the car,
probably
it felt
so
like we were
cold
on
that it
another
gets
planet.
warm already.
The hairs in our nose were frozen, and we felt them prick with every breath. The dry air
and
makes
the
us
house is
uncontrollable.
also not like
Oymyakon is home to around 800
kind of wooden houses, more like wooden house. Maybe it's fine. Maybe just keep the
people
fire
spread across
24/7.
1.5 square kilometers. Seeing anyone else outside is almost impossible, as if time itself has frozen in this place.
It's really cold. We are walking for about 15 minutes. As you see, my friend's eyelashes are full of ice. You can see another ice droplet on his upper lip.
Oymyakon, our land surrounded by mountains. It gets brutally cold here. The temperature drops to minus 63 degrees Celsius or even minus 64 degrees Celsius. Because Oymyakon is located in a basin, there's hardly any wind. The cold just settles in and stays.
In this region, the ground stays frozen all year round.
It's crazy
this
that there are
layer
people
of frozen
for
earth is
whom
called
this is
permafrost,
normal, you know?
and it can reach
Like
hundreds
generations.
of meters deep. To survive the cold, the villagers built a central heating system. A single coal-powered boiler sends heat to most homes through pipes. The system must run non-stop.
Well, how is that game?
Even a short
Cold
failure
frostbite?
puts everyone at risk. The interiors of the
frostbite.
houses differ from traditional
Frostbite?
village homes. Heating pipes connected to the central boiler run through the rooms to keep the houses warm. To build on the frozen ground, thick wooden beams are first laid down to create a flat base. Then, the main logs go on top. A 30-centimeter thick subfloor is added, followed by insulation. And
Oh,
finally,
so you
the
wouldn't
finishing
touch the
floor.
ground because
Each
it's so
wall is made
cold.
of 7-layered materials.
Oh,
There's wood on the
I
outside.
love it. He shows about the houses because that's actually literally what
Then
I asked.
basalt wool as the main insulation barrier. Then plaster, mesh, foam insulation, another layer of plaster,
okay.
and finally, a wooden panel inside. The windows are triple glazed, forming a vital barrier against the bone-chilling
Jesus,
temperatures,
okay.
and the attic is insulated with sawdust and soil. Combined with a stove or heating system, this setup keeps the residents warm. In nearly every building, the entrance room is intentionally left unheated.
We freeze everything in the front room.
We'll get this refrigerator, natural.
Here, I have frozen milk and frozen meat that I store in the cold.
As you can see, these first two rooms at the entrance used for storage and as a refrigerator.
These
Some
unheated
real
rooms
food.
also serve as a buffer against the freezing cold.
You can see ice and
He's
snow
healthier than any one of us.
covering the interior of the room, especially the ceiling.
In Oymyakon, the day begins early. Yevdokia is already at the barn. Cattle farmers here wrap a
constant
cloth
blood
around
flow.
the cow's udder to protect the sensitive tissue from frostbite and to keep it clean.
The udder isn't at risk of freezing anymore, but once the milk starts flowing, we have to be careful.
Because of the extreme cold in Oymyakon, no water pipes run to the buildings. They would freeze almost instantly. The cows must
Crazy.
step out into the cold every morning and make their way to the river to drink. One by one, they step
I can
into
feel
an
it.
icy
It's
hell,
so cold,
moving
bro.
quickly, knowing they must return before the cold becomes too harsh.
That's crazy.
Their hair became crusted
What the
with
fuck?
ice
They
almost
go in the
immediately.
water?
This part of the river is not frozen because it is coming fresh from the mountain. Underground spring water meet with river
This
and
is
keeps this part of the river
crazy.
unfrozen.
Then all of a sudden, my whole face went numb. I couldn't move the muscle on the left side, like I was having facial paralysis. When my nose started freezing, Yevdokia noticed right away.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
yeah.
frostbite.
Yeah, it's really
Oh
dumb.
no, that's not good. That's not good.
Is it frostbite?
Yeah.
The cold shrinks the blood vessels and eventually reduces blood circulation. Without enough warmth, water inside each cell freezes into ice crystals, causing the cells to rupture and triggering a stabbing pain and tissue to
he
die.
realizing he might lose his pretty face.
You should cover your face like this.
That's not a joke.
Walk while covering your face. Be careful, or it might turn black.
From this point on, until the end of the documentary shoot, I won't be able to stay outside for more than 10 minutes at a time, or my already frostbitten nose could get even worse. But as the documentary progresses, and the temperatures drop even further, we'll be pushing our limits to show you what survival here truly demands.
Man, this guy, respect for his videos. His videos are so good. How they can be so good, bro?
You soak it like this.
Like,
and apply it to
why
the
his
area
videos so good? Who is he?
that's frozen. And don't rub it, okay? Otherwise, you'll damage the vessels in the capillaries, and it'll lead to sores.
Then Yevdokia began her daily chores by hanging freshly washed clothes in the yard. Within just minutes, they completely froze solid.
Her clothes are completely frozen. My hands are freezing.
That's normal, right?
After that,
everyone
she headed into the
that.
barn to milk the cows.
I keep Yakut cows because they produce really high-quality milk. The fat content can reach 7 to 8%.
As you can see, there are some ice and snow covering the ceiling, but here is warm. The sides are also covered in snow. You can see some droplets.
Yeah, it works like a layer as well.
Because of the humidity.
The air is thick with the smell of hay, warm milk, and livestock.
Now we are going to meet a horse master.
We're about to see the wild Yakutian horses in their natural habitat.
Mikhail.
Ruhi.
Here are the Yakut horses. The conditions here are so harsh that only they have been able to adapt.
What is the temperature today?
It's somewhere around minus 50 degrees Celsius here. It's also hard to be outside for a long time. We have a system of fences in the open area. They mostly graze freely.
I guess these guys don't care about
heated
war
shelters,
too much.
as they can endure minus 70 degrees Celsius outdoors day and night.
Unlike regular horses, they are short. This also helps them to stay outside during winters, because short body means it can radiate heat to a smaller area. Their body looks very puffy, very rich in fat and round. This is because of their thick fur. And also their horseshoes are very tall, allowing them to stand on this freezing ground very long time. They're not captured. They just being fed here. Their body means food. This is
Wouldn't it be better to have like a mask or
As
something?
you can see,
or
it got a lot of fat.
to the skin or
This is one
something?
a packet of a horse meat. This was ordered, and it's going to be sold to a customer.
This large pile of hay has been stored since summer. It's the main food supply for the
Oh,
horses
look,
during
dude.
winter.
He knows what's up, bro.
Mikhail offered us a taste of his horse's meat and liver,
It's cute
which
that
is
the
only
horses
eaten
know
raw
to
and
eat from
frozen
different
in this
piles.
region. Raw horse meat.
From,
It's full of vitamins and good stuff. Since we don't have fruit or vegetables here, we get our vitamins from meat.
It tastes like ice. I can't feel the taste of it because it is frozen.
Because you used to other food. Probably if you would eat that for 3 months, you would start feeling the taste and stuff.
It's 3 p.m. now. As darkness falls, we're calling it a day.
You're used to the stronger taste foods, you know.
Before cars, animals like horses, cattle, and of course reindeer were used for transportation.
Reindeers are very important in this region, not just for transportation, but also for its meat, skin, and also milk.
About half a kilometer beyond the village
Crazy.
center, frozen forest of Wormyukin begin. In this village, most people herd animals for a living, but for those like Ivan, hunting becomes the main source of income.
I am a man of the forest. These lands are my hunting grounds, and here is my tent.
Whether if he plays Old School RuneScape on his phone or not.
Home.
What do you guys think?
He's making fire now. We need this
For
fire.
me, it looks like he's Old School RuneScape player, to be honest. A bit. In that
We
age
must walk
group.
on the path. The ice underneath is thin.
We made our way to the frozen river to check the fishing net he had set the day before. Yvonne warned our cameraman just in time. He was about to step onto a
Probably you
cracked
can eat
patch of
like
ice.
fish, you leave
One
it
wrong
inside
step
and you can
caused
eat
him
it
to
like,
fall into the water.
Oh,
frozen
hey!
fish.
And get wet.
In the winter, when it was just as cold, my dad was out riding his horse in the woods. He fell through the ice and started freezing right away. Realizing that there was no warm shelter nearby and no chance of rescue, he made the decision to shoot himself
Oh, that's sad.
to avoid a slow, painful death.
Oh, some more special ones.
That's
It's already
sad.
frozen.
Our gear was already struggling to work in this temperature, and now this frozen lens is useless, and we'll have to give up on it. To get the net, he's removing the ice from the hole using a small shovel.
Okay.
The
Nice.
fish remained alive for only a few seconds after touching the freezing air.
Really?
Water was warm. But
Yeah, and
now
you
on
can
the
probably eat
surface,
it like
this
right
fish is
away.
shot.
Clean it.
It's completely frozen.
To make it easier to cut, he's warming the frozen fish by rubbing it with his hands.
Yeah, like this.
He's carefully slicing it into thin pieces.
Like sushi.
Frozen and raw wild fish when it's frozen.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're just eating an ice.
A bit of salt, yeah.
Fish are loaded with vitamins
Imagine
in
like
the winter.
how much of fucking vitamins you get, like fucking superfood, immediately frozen, so it doesn't lose like any vitamins. It's not like refurbished on any shit, and you like eat it with a.
The tent it is warm, but
that's some
as
good
you
shit.
see, the other part is completely frozen. He's feeding the fire and sharing some of the fish to nature.
O Spirit of Nature, accept our gift. Bless us with a successful hunt and grace us with the abundance of your land.
According to his shamanic belief, he must keep the spirit of the hunt satisfied, or next hunt, he might come up empty. We're heading into the wilderness. Yvonne wants to hunt something big. Looks like something's been through here. There are footprints and little patches of urine left behind.
Look, roe deer tracks.
Okay.
We're getting close.
Because I stayed out in the
Piss.
cold for more than 10 minutes,
Yeah, piss.
I've started to feel numbness in my nose again. I have
Why
to
are
be
you
more
not?
careful.
Why are you not
I don't feel
covering?
my
Wouldn't you covering a bit to help?
nostrils.
From that side, it ran towards the forest. That's where I'll set the trap.
He hopes to catch a large animal. The hunter
Good
knows the
trap.
animal follows the same path every day, so he's placing the trap along his daily route. He's covering the trap with snow. He's using a dog's tail to remove the traces smoothly. We'll return to this spot later to see what he catches. But first, Yvonne wants to check the trap he set yesterday. He scans the snowy landscape carefully.
Everything here is like a book to me. When the snow falls, I track how many animals there are by their footprints. I already know how many animals live in this area.
The Saka are a Turkic people who migrated from Central Asia, and I'm from Turkey, a country whose roots also trace back
Okay,
to the
he's
same
Turkish.
region. Before we continue with the documentary, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this project and explore how closely I'm connected to these people.
I received this at-home DNA test. Super easy.
DNA test, guys.
I
If
always
you want to do a
need 5
DNA test,
4-point root stretch.
find out your what race you are.
It's 4.5 seconds. This was my hair link in 29. The diesel built a trial. My 4
Yeah.
billion.
If you want to find out what race you are,
There it is, lying
Go
on the
check it
snow.
out.
A solid catch.
You got a hare. A very big one. Quite
Nice.
enough for all of us to eat.
It
What a
wasn't the trap that
beautiful
killed it.
poor
The freezing
rabbit.
cold did as he lay there, stuck and helpless.
Aww.
So, the nature has no joke here.
This trap is smaller than the one we set today. I'm curious to see what the next catch will be. But for now,
I guess
there
we're
will
not
be
gonna
meat
eat
on the fire
like a
tonight.
raw rabbit, right?
In Oymyakon, there are a lot of hares. During the war, it was actually because of hunting hares that our people survived.
Tamara cooked the hare and prepared a dinner table at her house.
It doesn't have any fat. It's a very lean meat.
Some of the upcoming scenes were among the hardest to capture.
Well, you
Thanks
need
to
to
the help of
pretend
the
it's nice.
Oligogs, the leading YouTube channel on rural Russia, we were able to make it happen. At the first light of morning, we come across something unexpected near the house. A giant snake sculpture. It's entirely made of cow waste, weighing more than 360 kilograms. It was built by a local farmer.
Wait a minute.
The region's sub-zero climate also makes pumping systems inoperable. If water pipes were installed, the water inside would freeze almost instantly. Instead, residents meet their needs, such as washing their hands from water they had previously stored in tanks.
Our sink is old. There's a bucket underneath to catch the water. When it fills up, we just take it outside and dump it.
Once again, the absence of plumbing infrastructure means that houses have no indoor showers or toilets. Instead, these essential facilities are built in the gardens, inside unheated cabins. The lack of a sewage system means that human waste remains where it is accumulated. Since waste freezes instantly upon exposure to the air, it often accumulates into frozen columns, sometimes reaching up to 1 or 2 meters in height before eventually being broken down. When someone has to use the bathroom, they need to put on a lot of clothes, and they must be fast to not get frozen. Using these toilets is never a pleasant experience, but this one is different. It's heated, but the problem with it cannot be ventilated as the cold disrupts the heating system. This type of toilet is still preferred to be protected from the cold, despite the unpleasant odor that accumulates
when I was young, at that time, didn't have an indoor toilet. I remember going outside.
Or simply drink. Clean water is essential, but getting it is a whole other process that takes a lot of effort. People here collect blocks of river ice and melt them to get fresh water for daily use. Right now you're looking at a vast white blanket of snow, but under, there's a frozen river, the only source of water. He's using a chisel to cut into the thick ice.
Yeah, probably, because they absorb everything we eat, because we don't eat shit, so we don't have to shit a lot.
As we carve out solid blocks one after another, we lift them and place them onto the sled.
Yeah.
We've loaded as many ice blocks as a sled can carry.
Our ancestors used to transport ice with oxen.
Okay, well, interesting would be to see an oxen.
They're gonna last.
Oxen still real
It'll
or
last
not?
us 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Oxen still real, or are they like mammoths?
These huge blocks are kept either in the cold room inside the house or just outside in the backyard.
They put them in a barrel and let them melt.
It's harder than the life on Arrakis. Yeah, maybe.
The ice blocks we collected
like
together
what you
will
guys
not only be
choose,
used in his own home, but also shared
live
with
in the
neighbors
desert
so
or
they
live
can
in
use clean water to bathe.
Near a -60.
In this village, a bathing routine
I
doesn't
feel
start
like
with
this is
turning
still
on
better because you have like shit ton of water, and water equals life, you know? Because in a desert you don't have water, and when you don't have water, everything is fucked.
a tap, but with chopping wood.
Again, -60. If you would need
The
to
boy
start
is
from
grabbing
zero,
a
would
large
be
chunk of
hard.
ice given by Nikolai, and he's bringing it inside.
They have generational
Our
skills
grandparents
and
take baths for 2 hours.
in their DNA.
We usually stay for about an hour and a half.
How long does it take for you to complete your bath?
The whole process takes around 4 or 5 hours. We bathe once a week on Saturday or Sunday.
The next step is to turn frozen shampoo into liquid near the stove. They're rinsing themselves using a ladle. When they
Feels
finish,
good,
they're dressing
probably.
quickly as they'll step outside from 60 degrees Celsius to minus 54
shit.
degrees Celsius, a difference of 114 degrees Celsius. After their weekly bath ritual ends, the next morning begins early. It's 7:30 a.m.
Fuck
and children are
7:30
waking
a.m.,
up
bro.
to a freezing cold morning, still pitch black outside. Thanks to this simple indoor tank, the kids can wash their faces and brush their teeth in the warmth of the house. But for other needs, the kids still have to use the outdoor toilet. Jana helps her daughters get dressed for school. The children wear many layers
Bro,
of
I
clothing
can feel
for their
that
commute.
cold, like in the winter, when you need to wake up in the morning. It's like
Before they leave,
It
Jana
happened,
wraps a
not
wool
minus
shawl tightly
60,
around their faces,
but minus
covering
20.
their mouths and noses to protect them from the biting cold. Now, they're ready to go outside. The walk to school is about half a kilometer. Every winter morning, Nikolai walks his daughters. The school remains open in Oymyakon unless temperatures drop below bone-chilling minus 55 degrees Celsius.
Morning so we can
Below
learn
that
better.
point, it's too dangerous to go outside. Today, the thermometer reads minus 51
So they
degrees
still
Celsius.
go to school. So why do kids don't go to school if minus 25? It's like
As the kids arrive at school, daily life for people like Yvonne
they
is
go
focused on
outside
survival
minus 6,
and
then
hunting.
it's fine.
Ivan
Just
has
let
got
the
a
kids
lot of
frostbite, bro.
animals Here, he even has.
No, I'm joking.
He caught
I'm
this
joking.
wolf before dawn, about 2
But
hours
we need
ago,
to train.
in the trap we set
We
together.
need stronger kids. Healthier
It
kids.
died because of the cold. When it couldn't move, if you don't move in the cold, you die. This is a male one. Ivan will sell the skin of the wolf and take the meat of it and make another trap, put the meat in the trap, and he will hunt a bear.
He's showing us his hunting collection. These are the pelts of the foxes he tracked throughout the winter.
This one is a fully grown bear.
These bears were killed because they kept attacking my livestock. Every year they come onto my land, and each time there are more of them.
The cold in Oymyakon is so extreme, even the most durable vehicles would fail without proper preparation. If a vehicle is left outside for even a few hours without the engine running, it completely freezes and won't start again without a full defrosting process.
How are you planning to unfreeze your car?
We'll use a jet heater. We're not sure if it'll start.
Every part is frozen solid. Metal, fuel, oil, even the battery. They start by brushing off the heavy snow that's built up on the car.
What fuel we use?
The tire has turned solid like a
Probably
rock.
gas.
It was minus 56 degrees Celsius outside.
The tire's gone flat, not because of a leak,
Do we
but
dub
because
their
cold
voices?
temperatures
Yes.
cause the air molecules inside to shrink.
They are going to install this to heat the vehicle.
We try to close it tightly so that the warm air does not escape out,
No,
but
we
stays
talk perfect
inside.
English. Yeah. But I like that we dub it. It's not only the subtitles, but we dub it.
And then take this one. It's too cold outside. Because of this, everything needs to be kept warm. Since the car is diesel, the diesel fuel in the tank completely froze.
But I know literally answering all the questions I wanted to know about the house, showed the houses. I wonder what the car running on. It's a diesel.
The car will stay like this for about 3 to 4 hours.
If a local is lucky enough to have a heated garage, they can store their vehicle there for months without risking the engine. As the car was being defrosted, we made our first stop at one of these garages.
The door is very well insulated. There is no open spot in this garage. They use this material. If you see the walls, layer upon layer, and there are pipes here to heat the garage.
We heated the car for 3 hours.
And it's informative and it's not judgmental. There are no fucking politics. Not trying. No one's trying to gaslight you like an emotional, in a bad emotional state. Showing that the people are still, happy and living there. Nice.
Now we'll try to leave the place.
In Oymyakon, survival isn't about conquering nature, but about living in harmony with it. Guided by ancient shamanic wisdom, the Yakut people don't fight the cold. They respect it and endure within its rules.
Look, the temperature does not rise at all.
Here, even the cruelest winters are met not with fear, but with ritual and the unshakable belief that nature gives as much as it takes. This isn't just survival, it's coexistence. Huge thanks to my dear friend Turgut Ekya, who was with me every step of the way during this journey. He also filmed a video in Oymyakon where he accepted an extraordinary invitation from a local family and captured daily life in this freezing village. Also, while filming with Turgut, we jumped into a frozen river at minus 55 degrees Celsius. One of the most extreme experiences of my life. If you want to catch this unseen footage of the journey and get a much closer look at the region's culture and traditions, click here to watch his documentary.
Okay,
Last but not least, click the link in the description.
Good
or
video,
scan the
good
QR.
video. I liked it. Let's watch one more maybe. What are the popular ones? I think I saw the prison Hunt to Survive. Okay, I didn't see the
The Hadza, the most primitive tribe living on Earth. They survive by hunting their food with bows and arrows, just like our ancestors did thousands of years ago.
Go subscribe this guy.
deep
If you
into
don't
the
want
wilds
to
of Vent,
subscribe
where
me, go
uncertainty
subscribe him
awaits
at least.
behind every bush. They chase rock hyraxes, antelopes,
It's
and
worth it.
baboons. The Hadza tribe lives
What?
life in its rawest form. They drink muddy water, eat honey with larvas, and even sometimes meat with animal waste. For the next 3 days, I'll be a part of their tribe and witness their way of life.
Okay.
The Hadza tribe has been living near Lake Eyasi in northern Tanzania for over 50,000 years
Northern
and only made first
Tanzania.
contact with the modern world.
Where's Tanzania? Where is Tanzania? Tanzania. Oh, okay. We got it. It's like Africa. Okay.
Around 150 years ago. They speak Hadzane, a unique language with clicks.
Oh,
The members
shit.
took us to their chief.
Like there, that like the rapper who was trending. You remember? It's pretty cool, man. Like the acting or something. Like this is like a staged conversation, you know, like just in their language. I feel like
Hunting skills are evident in the leather and furs they wear.
maybe not.
What is this on your head? Baboon.
I can see how where that came from.
The salt in the tears burns the open wound, and the baby learns not to cry when feeling the pain.
What? What? Salt in the tear? Why?
Here, a young group of people are crafting and repairing their gears for the next hunt. It's a skill passed down through generations.
Wait, why the tears? Why the tears leaving the scars? I don't get it. Or just... Pretty good.
Coco, what happened there? What
Come on.
They customize their arrows with unique patterns. If someone's arrow gets lost and found, that's how they know whose it is. It also tells who shot the target. On their bow, they have these unique patterns, some parts of the animal that they hunted. This tells how talented and experienced this hunter is. Also, they use bird feathers to keep the arrow stable.
That's pretty
during
cool.
flight.
To make arrows,
imagine
first they
that
take
you
a piece
actually
of
need
wood
to
and
hunt,
carefully shape
and
it
how
must
much
be as
it
light
depends
and
on
straight as possible.
how good you
They
do.
are always controlling the progress
We are
and using their
almost-
teeth to fix any curves.
2000 XP to agility level 50. Come on. Man, imagine. But so, you know, there's so much emotion in when he's talking, like so theatrical. It's crazy.
We've gathered before the break of dawn. Sakura is yelling to wake up the other hunters. Please be aware that some scenes you're about to see may be sensitive. We kindly ask you to watch the culture and lifestyle of the Hadza
Wait,
tribe.
maybe it's a bit too rough to show. Let me see. Cannot show like shit dying. This might be too nasty for the. Let me see. Yeah, might not show the killing. I don't think we can watch this one, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's like to visiting the most crowded island. Let's see.
Santa Cruz del Islote has an area of just 1%
That
of a
changed the
square
vibes.
kilometer
Unfortunately, I
inside,
cannot
where
show it.
816
There's a lot of
people
gore in
squeeze
that
their
one.
entire lives. The island is so full that a guy does his daily workout routine near a dog feces, and chaotic life here creates new adaptations. Since we arrived on the island, we've been constantly encountering people no matter where we turn.
People come out from every corner.
It's impossible to be alone on these crowded streets. Each house here has dozens of people living together in tiny rooms.
How many people live in this room?
About 10.
This is an average room of an average
Where is
house.
this?
You will be shocked when you see how other people live. But these people have a much bigger problem than these houses, which makes life so extremely terrible here.
Welcome to the most densely populated island on Earth.
A 2-hour boat ride away from the mainland of Colombia.
Oh.
The island is just a little bigger than a football
Gotcha.
field in size and has a density of 68,000 people per square kilometer. Even in Hong Kong, known as one of the most densely populated cities
But
in the
why?
world, this rate is 6,749. There are only 4 streets, and the place is entirely constructed of concrete.
Where
They don't
getting
have cars or
resources
motorcycles here. We feel the density as soon as we step onto the island. The sounds of people, roasters, waves, and music all mixed together. The homes here tell the story of the island. Let's get inside one now.
Can we see inside your house?
Yes, you may. See, I don't have anything. Sorry, it's a little dark inside.
We don't have electricity here.
You can see that they have some laundry work in the hallway and they leave them to dry in this open area. Let's start with this room. Homeowner says 10 people share these 3 beds together.
This is my room.
How many people sleep on that
Is this
bed?
barbarian fishing? Yes, it is barbarian fishing. Yeah.
What about this room?
She is not allowing us to
We're
enter
trying
this
to
room
get
as
agility
it's too
50 with barbarian
unorganized.
fishing.
Kids used to sleep here. Since it is too hot, we take the mattresses out
And
of the room
74
because there
fishing.
is no electricity.
7 kids are living in this room alone. They're making use of every bit of space, even the walls. Because they don't own a wardrobe, their clothes, shoes are all over the place. The kitchen is far from being clean because of the water shortage.
Like still, but where the money coming from? Am I crazy? Like where the money coming from? Like are they getting paid by the government? Like well, how they live? There's a land with a lot of people. Eventually, the money should run out, no? Or like they keep trading with each other, but where the money inflow is from?
People use water only for drinking. All other reasons have to be disregarded. Almost any time on the streets we see laundry hung up or just left lying around. Some barbers at work.
Yeah,
Chairs
to train agility somewhere else is probably way faster because
spilling
you
out
only
of
get
homes.
5 XP
Children
for one
constantly
fish
running up and
of
down.
agility here.
220 families
But until
live in
50,
houses
the guy
illegally
told
built.
me to do it,
Here,
so I'm still
permission
following
is
the
not
guy.
obtained from any authority, and no one is officially a landowner.
obviously get
Everybody
strength, a
builds
bit
their
strength,
houses
and,
wherever they want. When they can't find any space, they build on top of existing buildings. The buildings are so intertwined that sometimes they have to walk
A lot
through
of
each
fishing
other's
is
homes to get to the other side. As we get to know islanders more and more, we will discover a very different reason why their future is going to get even worse. Population density defies all logic. We see dishes and leftovers everywhere, and this dog is trying to eat the crumbs left on the spoon. Some people are fishing, others selling food on street corners, and some working on construction. A few are trying their luck with a lottery machine brought to the island, dreaming of...
Oh shit, so they're playing jackpot? Okay, so this is where they get the money from the jackpot, or it's like a local only island jackpot?
becoming rich. As this all happens, there's
Probably
a
we
birthday
get paid by the
celebration,
government,
and the party
right? Like,
sounds
there's no
can be
other
heard
way.
everywhere.
This is why they have so many children, probably, because we get paid per child or something.
People are striving for comfort in
Because
their
there's
little
no other
space.
explanation
Is
of where
this
the
her own
money would
house
go
or
from.
is she on
Because
a
there's no
rent?
tourism.
My own
much.
house.
What is the average rent here?
There are some who pay rent because there are people who are not from here. They pay $50 to $75. Usually the only utility they pay for is electricity.
There is a crowded family here. They gave the second floor to their married children so that they can stay there.
It seems they have a communal life here.
For you to have a better understanding how small this island really is, I came to the furthest side of it and I will walk to the other side. And while doing that, I'll start a timer. Let's see how many minutes it will take.
We're trying to find our way among the maze-like narrow streets. Privacy is impossible here because with every step we pass through someone's life. Kids dominate this island's population. Even a space of 4 or 5 steps turns into a vast playground in the imagination of these children. Island has 1 school, 1 church, 1 clinic, 1 hotel, 1 restaurant, and 3 markets. 200 years ago, none of these streets, this chaos, garbage, mosquitoes, and the people were here. According to a legend, some fishermen discovered this island and spent the night here when it was too late to return. Then they decided to settle here with their families after sleeping well without mosquitoes. It was later artificially enlarged by compressing coral rocks, seashells, and waste year after year.
It took less than 2 minutes.
We met a 94-year-old lady who witnessed everything here.
Was she born on this island?
She never left, not even a single day.
Fishermen first came from the Baru region. They started to expand the islet, and in 100 years, the island became like this. There were no motors back then or anything like that, only small canoes with paddles. If I remember it correctly, when I was born there was only this house and a few more houses. The rest was nothing.
We are blessed to be located on the world's second largest coral reef with its amazing, amazing sea life. Waves that rise 20 to 30 meters in the open ocean are reduced.
So maybe there is tourism. Oh, there's like a bigger island there. Some people maybe come for tourism and shit. It's older video. I think I saw this a very similar video maybe a year ago. Pretty impressive place. It may be, yeah, 1 year ago.
To merely 25 to 30 centimeters when they reach our shores. Look, all that you see around the island, up to 5 or 6 miles off the coast, is surrounded by pure coral. We're safe here.
How many people live here?
2 families live here. Each family consists of 6 members. 12 people in total.
Where is the kitchen?
The kitchen. The stove goes here. That's not a problem. We cook with propane gas.
Dogs can't grow anymore once they hit a certain size because of not getting enough nutrition. Life here is really limited for every creature. Here, we meet the nurse who has helped almost everyone come into the world healthy.
40 years of delivering babies.
How many babies?
Oh my goodness, I've lost count. I don't even remember. Most of the youth in this town pass through these hands that you see. I delivered almost everyone on this island, and now I'm delivering even their children's children. And I've never had a baby die. Little children with vomiting, a high fever, or diarrhea come to me. I tell them what to do or which medicine to take. I'm like a doctor. Everyone knows me here.
The lack of modern healthcare services on the island poses a risk in emergency situations. But as you will understand by the end of the video, their real problem is so much more vital. By the way, according to the locals, the average life expectancy on the island is 85 to 90 years.
What?
My sister died at the age of
Maybe it's like
103.
People get to go beyond these limits only after they lose their lives because there is no cemetery on this island where people can bury their loved ones as there is no land to dig. After the corpses are toured around the square with a ceremony, they are then taken to the mainland by a boat and buried there. What is the average age for girls to get married or have a child?
Typically, girls are 16 years old when they have their first children. This also applies to their children when they get to that age.
There is no family planning and the population keeps growing rapidly.
How many kids do people usually have?
Here, from 2 to 5.
Family life here is uniquely laid back. Most of the couples are together without any official marriages. Also, it's not unusual for people to have kids with more than one partner, but that's part of life here.
Is she married?
I have a husband, but I'm not married.
Oh, really?
Which means it's all free union.
Also, people don't care about their personal space and joke around all the time.
One of the biggest problems of the island is trash. Some of these will be in the ocean, some of these will be sent to the mainland. But you can feel the smell and the amount of mosquitoes wherever you go.
But those not mosquitoes, or those are mosquitoes.
Most of the waste is hidden in the ocean. Without thinking twice, people just throw their loads of garbage into the water, which they see as a dumping ground. Plastics, glass, and metal pieces. But what you will see next will make you feel more disgusting. Unbelievably, even a toilet can be found at the ocean floor.
Well,
the crabs swimming in this pollution are some of the important food sources for the residents. And these broken cages were used to hunt these animals.
There are some plastic bags in the ocean. People are fishing. These women are washing their clothes. Life is chaotic here.
Access to electricity and drinking water here varies depending on the weather conditions.
This is where the trash in the
Solar
ocean
panels
comes
are
from.
here.
This is the way we produce electricity for the island.
We have 380 solar panels and
like a small
180
village.
batteries, which gives us energy for everything.
If the weather is sunny, electricity is
Man.
provided between 12 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Is there something that she wants to change in this island?
Mainly the electricity. Look, today we've been without electricity for 4 days.
All the greens are hot.
You see tomatoes and peppers. Since there isn't enough power, these are not very fresh.
These power generators are working.
Almost everything people need is provided in the 3 markets on this main street, including medicines. This is the trading center of the island.
There's another shop here. You can buy some t-shirts and shorts.
We have a lot of wind here. The salt carried by winds damages our devices.
The real struggle begins with the obtaining of drinking water, as there is no tap water in here. As you see, they gather the rainwater with these pipes. Not even a single drop of water is wasted.
Drinking water? We suffer a lot. There, below the health center, we have a community tank that we call the lung of the island. When it rains, the joy is so immense here that we go partying that day. Here, the drought scares us so much. It takes 7 to 8 months to get some rain here. We store that precious liquid and then we distribute it to all the families equally without skipping anyone.
From mainland?
The Navy sees the problem we have here. They let the mayor's office use their ships so that they could bring us some water.
Yeah.
This helps a lot.
Now we have some water. All the tanks are full because
the mainland wasn't
also,
that far.
The island
Look,
doesn't
it's
have
not,
any
like, not that far.
Sewage system. Even though rain means good news in terms of water supply, rainfalls are bringing life into the edge of a chaos. Since the enlarged areas of the island are not solid, hurricanes or
Also,
a heavy
the
rain makes
literal around
houses
the
and
sea
streets
cannot
unusable.
What does he not like about
Heat
this
the
island?
water to get the water.
The
I
only
don't
bad
know.
thing is the rainy season. When
Yes,
it
so you need
rains, the
something to
tide
heat the
rises.
water.
All these
Energy.
streets are flooded with seawater. More in September and October. During those months, if these houses didn't have these raised floors, the
I like
rainwater
the
would
voice
enter
actor
the room.
they gave for him. Very matching.
Keep in mind that they are also without electricity during these seasons.
We are at the heart of Santa Cruz del Islote. This is the only monument on the island, and it is called La Patrona.
Monument protects us from hurricanes.
We are inside the small church of this settlement. It seems like it needs some repairing.
Are you the priest?
I am the leader. There are many young kids on this island. What will their future be like?
After they
finish primary school, they don't go on to further studies. Their parents don't have the means to send them to the mainland.
So there are 240 students on this island and 12 teachers.
Welcome to the only school on the island.
Why the parents don't have the means to send children on the mainland? I think they should just like tell them go on the mainland, get a job, live normally. No. Why don't have a means? Because we wouldn't get money for adult.
For the grade 1. Since there is no school in the neighboring islands, students from there also come here, and their school service is of course a boat. Every young boy here loves playing soccer, even the girls.
From other islands.
What do you want to become when you grow up?
A soccer player.
Where do they want to play?
In Madrid.
Okay.
The Paris team. In Argentina.
Oh, that's those fake voices. But like what's
Locals are earning their living by tourism. Qualified as a national park, the island charges $2.5 from the tourists for the entrance. With the arrival of these hundreds of tourists every day, a much bigger chaos appears on the streets.
For us, tourists are a blessing from God. They are a source of employment, directly or indirectly.
I am a bartender.
What is the average salary or profit for a person here?
It depends very much on the season. There is a guy who goes diving. If he's lucky, he can make $30 per day. If there are a few tourists, he can only earn $15.
$30 per day? No,
depending on the tourism season, after expenses and paying workers, can make $50 per day.
This is if they can attract foreigners. Here there is an aquarium built for tourists where locals keep fishes, sea turtles, and even sharks in a very limited space. Famous for allowing tourists to swim with these animals, this place significantly contributes to the local economy. Fishing is very important as well, but the people don't really value what the environment provides for themselves. The islanders now have to import fish because of marine pollution and overfishing.
When you go out fishing, you no longer catch the same amount of fish. That is to say, right now, the fish in the restaurants is brought here from the mainland.
This is the only hostel of Santa Cruz del Islote. Let's go inside. A peaceful atmosphere is created for the tourists here. It looks like a silent shelter in chaos. Despite this crowd, there is not even a single police that provides security, nor a state of law on the island. Since everybody knows each other here, they don't need for it.
Look, we have 800 people here and we have no police. So you don't see robberies, muggings, or stabbings. We live peacefully here.
Wow,
Our police
that's
here
crazy,
are older
though.
adults. We respect them so much here. If there is an argument, a misunderstanding, or a fight, the older adults set in and grab us, find out who is right, and then give us advice. Then, we shake hands and keep on being the same brothers and sisters, with no hard feelings.
Does he have plans to migrate to somewhere else?
I'll spend my entire life on this island. I was born and raised right here.
Don't tell that to the government.
In the evening, residents are more active and everywhere is more crowded since the weather cools off. When the sun goes down, the island gets completely dark because there isn't electricity at night. People use candles or flashlights of their mobile phones, which are charged during certain hours to brighten the
Old
night.
School
Everyone
RuneScape
goes
players.
outside of their doorsteps because their houses are very tiny and dark. Besides, there is nothing to do inside of the houses. The darkness never
What do you
prevents the
mean,
island's
nothing to
vibrant
do? If you
spirit.
have a
There's
phone.
also a little pub where everyone gathers. Most of the locals drink a lot during the night. We hear
Coca-Cola.
Latin music all the time. People are singing and dancing together. Some of them play domino,
This is
a
why
very
a
popular
lot of children, guys. This is very easy.
Game here, and the birthday party is still going on. Some of the garbage from this event is already piled up here. Most of these people living in isolation from the rest of the world have never left these boundaries in their entire lives. They have no desire to leave their small world or to strive to improve their living standards with each passing day. The island community has a deep bond to their homeland, and they focus on shared happiness and positive values.
The biggest problems of Santa Cruz del Istote are the lack of clean water and insufficient cleaning garbage. Island is not in a position to accommodate more people. Despite all the negatives, people are connected to each other like a big family and are happy. Thank you for watching this documentary. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Very
See
interesting
you in
video.
the next one. Ruhi Chenet.
So this is the government gonna come in and say, what do you mean you don't have police? You need police. You need someone to control you. All right, what's next? Maybe let's watch one Dan's Bell. Let's say Dan's Bell. Dan Bell, I'm sorry. It's Dan Bell videos. Let's go popular. Okay, we're gonna watch this one, I guess. Leaking Park, the scariest place in America.
This video is sponsored by VideoBlocks. Hey everyone, this is Dan Bell. Now, before we jump into this creepy featurette, I want to talk about a service that I love and use regularly, and that's VideoBlocks.
Please
if you're
tell
a
us,
professional
Dan.
editor or a filmmaker on a budget, you know how it is
Yeah,
when
I'm
you need
filmmaker
to
on a
bring a
budget, you can
project
call
to a
it.
close on time and on budget. Sometimes we just can't get all the shots we need, especially if we can't afford that extra day on rentals and crew. That's where VideoBlocks include back to the free VideoBlocks access. Go to download it.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Linkin Park. Don't mix up with the Linkin Park, guys. Gwyn's. Okay. Why it's the scariest place in America? Highest taxes.
This is Franklintown Road, one of the main thoroughfares that passes through Lincoln Park, a 1,216-acre densely wooded area in Baltimore, Maryland. Since 1946, roughly 80 bodies have been discovered here.
Whoa.
Locals refer to Lincoln Park as Baltimore's open-air cemetery.
What? 80 bodies?
In hopes of preventing further illegal activity from occurring inside the park, the more secluded interior roads were barricaded and all the roadsides blocked off. Although these measures help decrease illegal activity, bodies do still turn up.
Really?
On the 27th of July 2017, a body was discovered on the side of this road. Police found a male victim with signs of trauma to his head.
I guess they just popular place to go drop the bodies, but still a lot of murder, no? Like 80 bodies.
The wilderness within the park is a beautiful sight, a quiet place bordered on all sides by the chaos of the city. The abandoned interior roads, once a graveyard of discarded bodies, are now peaceful, yet retain the feel of an ominous and dark past.
Okay, nice river. Don't drink it from it though.
I will explore
This
the
is not
forests
Siberia.
and roadsides where so many bodies have been found.
Monday 7:30 p.m. No dumping. 500 fine. Wow, wow, wow. So he's not alone this time. Okay. I wonder, is that a local? Fellow Lincoln Park fan.
Okay, let's go back.
This is where the Linkin Park got the name from.
Back.
Are you saying? Don't tell me he is a ghost catcher and he has like a ghost catching machine. Oh no, it's like an amplifier or something.
Go a little past this.
And what's gonna
up, and then beyond that, there's another little.
Maybe
hollow.
he's just listening to Linkin Park. Why is it Linkin Park?
Wow, look at that.
So this is just an intermittent stream here, only when it rains. But for some reason they put a poured concrete wall over here to control erosion, so there might have been a structure over here at some point in time, an old house maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, why else would you put it there? Or at least an outbuilding of some type.
Right. Animal or human?
Who are you? Animal or human? I'm a person.
Carcass or a
Well,
footprint?
no. There's a trail right there, and it looks like there's prints in the mud.
I would say it's probably the deer.
It looks like a deer print.
Deer.
Folks?
Yeah.
Goddamn cursed deers.
So Rick, why don't you tell everyone what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm running a digital recorder.
Okay.
And I have headphones on.
Oh.
And theoretically, if you would play back this recording and something was on the recording you could hear that you didn't hear when it was actually being recorded, that's a electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP.
Okay.
But see, this is actually a recorder, so when you're doing this, you're actually recording. You're not doing EVPs. Let's try to actually say the right words. Unlike television shows. Let's do some EVPs. Oh, do you mean
I like this guy.
He's
He's pretty based.
I don't know.
He's more centrist, the ghost, the Gunter.
All right, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What in the... What was that?
He got started crashing out, bro.
Damn.
He also hates TikTok or like those similar ghost gunters, you know.
Yeah, it's deer. No, deer. That's all I see are deer tracks. This just like looks like a place you find a body.
That just sounds like a gunfire exchange.
It kind of sounded like a firecrackers or
shit. Just stay back here. They're back on this fucking road. Come on.
Is this real? Oh no, probably not. Come on, Dan. Dan. Don't do this, Dan. I thought better of you. Maybe it is real. He wasn't never was faking. At least not in my opinion. That also sounded like an actual gunfire. Or maybe like a firecrackers. Oh, they got back to their car. That's at least realistic, not like he was going towards the shots and trying to sneak behind the shooter's car or something.
Just face it forward. It's filming.
That's scary actually. If you get to a gun, if someone is like abandoned place and someone starts shooting nearby, that is actually scary. Because you wouldn't know, like, if let's say they're nearby, which you hide. But if they'll find you hiding, they may shoot. Or should you identify yourself? So he would see you, but then you would get shot. And all kinds of...
Jesus. 4.
Oh, okay. This is probably real.
6.
Oh my god.
7. 8. 9.
No, here's another.
Oh, so it wasn't in a park, it just randomly.
He's going that way. They're looking for somebody.
Looking for you guys. Imagine they become a suspect.
They're looking for somebody. Oh shit.
The car who left the Lincoln Park.
He's back here somewhere.
Crazy.
There's one car right there.
I know.
This guy doesn't look...
It's not very much. I don't think it's hot spot around here. Y'all step back for me. Expanding this.
What the hell is this real?
Close! You gotta back out! Down here. Yeah, we need to block the intersection.
You know what happened?
I'm old, and I live on Winterbourne. I can't go that way. How the devil am I supposed to go home?
Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Any clue what happened?
No, sir.
Well, it sounded like as people were shooting at each other because those were two different weapons. At least two. Two.
The Gwyn Crest Apartments.
No, I had left out about a half an hour ago to go to the store. There was a thing right there in the corner of Baker and...
Right here at the corner?
That's what she
Man,
said
what
with those
happened?
cases.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. Don't put me on there. I just came back home. The lady cop said
Yeah,
it was
don't
right
film
there.
people. Like, you could go to the Lincoln Park, bro. Like, obviously, this is not a Lincoln Park.
Those are the casings, yeah.
Issue going on, no?
Did you see anything that happened?
No, don't put that camera on me.
Yeah, why would you? Why would you
People
put
are
that
shy.
in?
They don't want to be camera.
Yeah.
On camera. They want to be off camera.
No, don't put me on
We're not doing that.
Okay, 100 XP until level 50 agility, guys. Crazy.
Unreal.
If this wasn't picked up because it was such a busy time, this was like 3 in the morning, one of the body that was left behind, assuming one succumbed to the gunfire play, might have been taken to Lincoln Park. That could have been one of the histories of one of these bodies dumped there.
Yeah.
From one of these streets, just a couple hundred yards away.
Gotcha. So this is why it's because it's nearby, right? So all the like different gangs and stuff dumping their bodies in the park, which you can do easily, just throw out a car, right? Should just add cameras in the park. Why you cannot add cameras? Body man found of murder. I wonder if he's coming back. Tuesday, 1:30 a.m. Okay, so he went back. Good job, man. I knew it. So this is not staged, at least.
Something stinks. Let me just walk over here. I definitely smell something dead. But I don't...
Sorry, had to take care of this. So there is no friend with the recording this time, or the friend is guiding? But the area is scary, man. Like, oh boy, we reached agility level 50, guys. Agility level 50. That was the main goal for the bar fishing. You can now use the Falador and Colossal Worm basic courses and cross the stepping stone near the nature grotto. Beautiful. So I'm gonna get still the fishing 74s. I'm gonna continue with to get the fishing 74 though. And then probably we're gonna do something else. But this area, the Spark Lincoln? Not Lincoln.
What is that?
It's scary because like due to the crime that's going on alone, you know what I mean?
Looks like a... That's not a rock.
Why he's scared? What do you mean it's not a rock? It's like a rock? Hey, Mr. Jerpo. Yeah, it is a decent XP, bar fishing, and it's pretty AFK activity. Obviously, it's hard to stream because you don't wanna, you know, people don't wanna watch you just streaming, so you need to do something else. But what is this? What did he found? Oh no, actual bones.
There's some bones there.
Okay, there's a car. Whew. Okay, there was something. Like a deer, maybe.
Goddamn deer.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Bro, I would be scared. If a deer would do me like that, man.
I hope those are animal bones. Out right now.
Well, the police would collect the bones.
Oh God, there's more bones.
Since barbarian fishing has an agility XP rate of like 11k per hour. Yep. And also, I guess if you want, you can do like try to do 3 tick fishing, which would increase even more XP. But yeah, bar fishing classic. Bro, I would be scared. Oh, it's like a furnace, ex-furnace. Also, by 0 prior experience, does it mean 0 experience in RuneScape or the Ironman mode? I had an account like a couple years ago with which I played like for a couple of weeks blind. I did like 4 quests, but I didn't do much, and that was like an old experience I got. And now, after a couple of years, I decided to start over in Ironman mode, and I'm following this Ironman efficiency guide as well. So it's not like I play it blind. I don't play it blind. This is why I do bar fishing. The guy told me at this point to get 50 agility with bar fishing and 74 fishing. But more or less everything is new. Okay, but the cars are scary. Imagine seeing when someone drops out the body and you become a witness. Nah, this is rigged, bro. Scripted. Or maybe this is just a popular.
Oh god. Please don't say.
We just turned around.
Okay.
The Uber driver got lost. This is one of the victims. Why you show victims? Show me the park. Also, there are 80 victims. And just put some cameras, you'll see what cars coming in, coming out from all the sides, and that's fine. Yeah, but this guy has balls to go to places like this at night, alone. Those bones he found look very bleached, though.
Okay. Weatherittsville Road.
Yeah, it expects you to get 74 fishing, I understand, but I don't know with this guide, you know? Well, I didn't know. So thanks for clarification, but I kind of was saying I better get 74 because it's just like a half of a level left, and if something comes up like a requirement or something, should be like a fishing. So we usually meant for a hyper sweats who want to min max everything. Yeah, I can't. Well, I'm not the sweat, but I used the guide. Because it guides me to do some activities I would never do alone, like on myself, you know. Probably I would have learned how to do winter todd or like blackjack. Now we're gonna need to go to the rogues den mini game, so kind of pushes me.
I just saw two eyes
to learn things,
and pretty sure it was a deer.
And also it feels obviously good to have items for quests when the time comes. Yeah.
I think that's a deer.
I wasn't fishing. Another? Is that a skull? Nah. It's like a mushroom. I'm checking out the guide right now, and it does have absurd steps for a new player. Well, I'm going for it.
Yuck.
So far it was really good. But I'll feel like I don't like it, probably I'll blackjacking until level 84. That sounds intense, from 50 to 84. But I just might do it. Very click intensive, yeah, and also hard to do on like an iPad or on a mobile, on a phone. If you want to do that offline, then you can actually put some grind, you know. So we'll see how that's gonna go.
There's a really strong smell of sewage.
Check out Wealthy Citizens if you want to grind on mobile. Okay, I'll try that as well.
Is the reason
well,
why...
I think it's not only for it's also for money. But a Wealthy Citizen sounds like they have money too. This is gonna be the last video for now. I'm gonna go and I might come back online in a few hours probably. And for sure tomorrow. I wonder if I'm gonna like, not sure why I'm saying we, but I'm gonna like the Rogue's Den minigame. Hope it's not terrible. I'm definitely gonna check out the Wealthy Citizens as well. Maybe it's better.
Right, I'm
Stealing cakes and fruits was fun, but exactly. Rogues Den takes an average of 14 trips to complete a full outfit. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about the Rogues Den, right? What kind of minigame it is, like how long it takes, but
okay.
Wintertod, I loved Wintertod. It was kind of fun, to be honest. Fishing trawler, it's kind of boring.
It's really creepy.
But Wintertod was fun.
Oh, I'm so happy to be back in the car.
There's title packs out there that tell you what to do in Rogue's Den. Well, I watched the guide, and we'll see how hard it is. If needed, I'll get the plugin too. He got back on time and started raining. Crazy place though. But you should blame the government. If the government allows it to be like abandoned park somewhere like near the town, near the intensively, crowded areas, and where people go and just straight up hide their bodies, why don't you, invest some money? I don't know, cut the fucking trees if you need to. Just, civilize the place. I guess easy to say, harder to do. Oops. He keeps looking for the trouble, huh? Okay. Someone was chilling here.
Just pulled off the road. Check this little
chill corner. Oh, what's in the body, bro? I mean, what's in the spoiled it? What's in the bag? Is he gonna look inside? Is this staged? Oh, he called the police. Interesting. Hey, sorry, I spoiled it.
I don't know what is in there.
Dead animal. Looks like a dead cat to me. Hey, we get it, bro. No need to keep. Let's see.
I don't know what's in there. To be honest with you, I'm afraid to even open it and look.
Don't mess up with the evidence, bro. Just call the police, ask the advice. Get it on the file first, and if they tell you to open, then open. Or we're gonna ask what you doing in a Linkin Park. Oh, he's.
How much does it weigh?
You leave your lights. Yes.
Maybe I can get a idea. I should wear some gloves.
He's touching with his neck.
There's definitely something in there that's. It's an animal, maybe. I'm gonna check.
10 seconds later. Oh, the police came?
Hi.
What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just doing a documentary. Hey, there's a bag over here that I think there's something in it.
Probably a dog. How big is it?
The cat size?
I don't know. It's small. It's not very big.
Oh, he's unhappy, man. He was just it's the end of his shift. I guess it's not. It's like 2 a.m. or something.
I'm just doing a documentary.
It's probably garbage. Like people dump garbage.
I don't think it's garbage.
How do you know?
You're welcome to open it.
See how it's moving? Should we open it?
I mean, it's probably a dog. It's definitely not. You can if you want.
What kind of officer advice is that? Probably a dog. I don't know. Do you want to open it? I don't know. If you want to, you open it. I don't know.
There's something to open it with.
No.
Just, oh, you got a thing.
I thought. What's in the bag, bro? Close your eyes, guys.
I can't quite see. Yep, it's a dog.
It's like a cat or something.
Oh god.
I told you it's a cat, bro.
That's horrible.
Like immediately, you could told the cat. Like nobody listens to me, bro.
Good lord.
Like looked like a cat, moved like a cat, waited like a cat.
It was perfect timing.
This is what it is.
Police when you need them. And There they are.
The officer dipped first. Like fuck that. Fuck this part, bro.
When I
Okay, let's look for the more bags now.
Kicked the bag that there was something in it that was not trash.
Yeah, it looked like a bottle.
But with the story of the dead infant that was found Franklintown Road.
Dead infant? Oh, now why are you now bringing up it's that dead infant, bro?
You know, suppose it had been something.
Yeah, if you read those scary stories, then you get frightened, bro. This is how it works. Down, down, down. Pretty cool video, man. Pretty cool video. I like Dan's video. At least it's real, man. At least he called the police. Like, there was almost no emotional manipulation. All right, guys, it's gonna be all for now. Gonna be a lot, probably in a few hours. Gonna be live in a few hours. If not, then gonna be here most definitely tomorrow. We're gonna continue with the RuneScape. Probably we're gonna do like a Rogue's Den. I'm not sure, you know. We'll see. Maybe blackjacking. We'll see. Anyways, appreciate you as always. Stay strong. People, stay sane, and goodbye.